Start her up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream here at GFW Trains, where we talk about everything but mostly trains. For those of you that are new here, I'm Wally. I'm the guy that takes GFW Trains places, and we are missing something today.
George.
We're missing George. That's right. But we have a replacement. This Santa Fe Queen, Anita. Welcome to the stream, Anita.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. We George, unfortunately, being has stuff to do tonight, and so we were scrambling around. And I asked Anita. Actually, here's what I did. I got some of the high price talent going tonight. We've got a special treat for you tonight. I selling everybody short here. We have got Anita who's on. She's gonna be hanging out with us, talking a little bit of trains, or at least talking a little bit of trains of what you can, right, Anita?
Yeah.
But where we can fill in the blanks, we have got two guest stars here on GFW Trains tonight. We have got featured guest, North Country Trains Harrison. You have got to check out his YouTube channel because this is a cool cat right here. He is a Trainiac like I've never seen, a Next-Gen Trainiac. And you know the cool part about it is he not only has a really good love of trains, but he has an eye for making videos. He's got some of the coolest Railfan videos. He is just starting up a train layout in his basement, some HO trains. They look nice. He is making some great videos. And we are honored to have him as a guest and promote his YouTube channel out here. So North Country Trains is the name of the YouTube channel. Young man's name is Harrison, all the way from upstate New York. And here is the best part. This is where it gets even better, I'm telling you. It keeps getting better here in GFW Trains, doesn't it? Yeah. We've got Santa Fe Queen. We've got North Country Trains. Do you know who else has popped by to say hi to and help us out today, Anita?
No.
It is our man, your man, everybody's man, our favorite, Cory from Ours Trades.
Yeah, that's me. Guys, thank you for having me on. It's like merging to everyone's favorite railroad weekend shows together. So it's a pleasure to be on.
No, it's great to have you. It's great to have you. I tell you what, I have really enjoyed watching some of your live streams over there, Cory. And now your live streams, we do ours on Friday at the one end of the bookend of the weekend, right? And then you do yours.
Mine. Yep, I got mine going on Sunday, everyone's favorite Sunday run day. I'm not sure really how I came up with the name for that, but hey, it rings. It rings. Everyone loves it. But yeah.
Anita says that one's catchy, right, Anita? Change a couple letters around and you look like a genius. Hey, I'm loving that shirt you're wearing today.
Yeah, I got the original Oh, wait, gotta go over here. I'm not used to the inverted camera, but yeah, I got the original GFW Trains Fast Friday shirt on. I tell you, it feels like Sunday Run Day right now, but I just gotta get it in my head. It's Fast Friday, the GFW stream. But yeah,
right. So not only did I have to call in somebody who's got a really great live stream and a really cool channel, I had to call in a DNH expert because our man Harrison, who's going to be on. He's a DNH guy just like you.
Oh, yeah. I call it the East Coast invasion, the anthracite invasion. I'm not sure quite what to call it, but yeah. So Harrison, I can't remember how far north Harrison is. He's in Plattsburgh, but yeah, we got a little DNH invasion going on, both from upstate New York. So if we get carried away on the DNH, you got to bring us back in because we might not come back, you know?
Anita's a little scared here. She's thinking that the anthracite invasion's got to do something with bugs or with something like that.
Got the coal.
It's coal. Anthracite's coal, Anita. So I'm paying Anita by the word, and she was a little worried that we don't have enough money to cover her expenses tonight, right, Anita?
Yes.
Here's $1.
I feel like the live streams are always like a train learning experience for me.
Right, all right. There we go. It's a train learning experience. What did you learn the last time?
Maybe it'll stick this time.
Steam engines are black.
Yeah,
And diesels are all kinds of other colors.
correct.
Well, hey, Anita, great to have you here on the stream tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Cory, great to have you. Let's see who else is here today. We got a lot of people that were in the room before. And,
Yeah, we got a lot of people checking in tonight. It's crazy. We're already at 41 people. I know
got
I'm stealing Anita's line here. I'm sorry, but everybody, if you haven't already, please smash that like button. Maybe have to do it in unison or something, but we got to get those likes up.
Thank you very much. There you go, Anita. That's your job tonight. Smash that like button. Give that thumbs up. I like it when you do it. Smash that like button. Well, thanks. All right. So, of course, we got North Country Trains in the house. Anita, here's going to be your job here. Every time I say a name, we check you in. For those of you new around here at GFW Trains on Fast Friday, when you come in through the door, say something on the live stream, and we'll get you a whistle. So, North Country getting the first whistle. And, of course, ours Trains, our guy getting the second whistle here. Rail Brothers Productions. Hey, welcome, Rail Brothers. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Grab yourself something to drink, kick back, relax, hang out with us on Friday evening. What more could you want, Anita?
This is it.
This is it.
I can't. Yeah, and I got the iced tea too, so can't get any better than right now.
Rock and roll. All right, let me see here, Anita. I think we got an issue with our. Oh, there we go. If it stops over there, crank it up a little bit. All right, so Train Storm, Pierre Marquette production in the house. Train Fan 120 saying hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see here. Funkmaster Beavis is in the house.
CJ, how's it going, CJ?
I like that funk. Danfield Road layout in the loft is here. Good to see you, Lee. Lee's got a live stream he's got going on Sundays too. I believe his live stream is on all the way from Great Britain, but he's on Sunday. I believe it's at 11 a.m. So check out his live stream as well. See, I lost myself here.
Yeah, I got lost quite a bit.
Trains in the house. Good to see you, Tadpole's Trains. Glad you can make it and hang out with us. Chris Lambert, otherwise known as our man Lambo's here. Gave him a whistle. Pete Clark. How you doing, Pete? Thanks for coming in. The Milwaukee District Railfan Railway Production is here. Colton the Railfan, how you doing? Welcome. Fast Friday is here. Fast Friday gonna have a good time, Anita. Anita's like, oh, I only got about. What's that? Yep. You gotta say it louder. It is someone's name. So, Colton the Railfan's here. How you doing, Colton? I think we got Pete Clark before, but if we didn't,
Yep.
How you doing, Pete Clark? We're not stingy with the whistles around here, Cory.
Oh yeah, got my little horn shed.
Our man, hey, Crossed Anchors in the house.
Crossed Anchors.
Also does a weekend stream. I believe their streams start at 8 o'clock Central.
I believe so, something like that.
8 o'clock.
They'll have to correct us.
On Saturday, that one is late night with Cross Anchors. Always a good time. Golden Leaf Railways in the house. Hey, Golden Leaf, welcome to the GFW Trains live stream. Thanks for coming in. Kick back, relax, grab some iced tea, and hang out with us. And let's meet North Country Trains. We're going to have a good time.
Right. Woo,
hey, check this out. We got the 1225. It's steaming away right now. That's a good-looking steam engine with some cool steam. You like that, Anita? What's it smell like? You think about that one. I'm going to check a couple more people in here. We got Slag Cat. Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad. Give them a whistle there, Anita.
I would identify it as like train room.
It's train room smell.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, man, I lost my spot in the stream here. I hate it when that happens. It jumps on you. Oh, man.
You were at like Leaf Road.
If I was waiting. Okay, we got Cross Anchors, Pete Clark, Golden Leaf Railroad, Colton the Railfan, Slag Cat, Anfield, W is here. Says, hi, all Robert Edwards here. Looking forward to another great stream tonight from the super fantastic guys, George and Wally. Well, hey, not George. We got super fantastic train friends. We got Santa Fe Queen Anita. We got Cory, and Harrison's going to be coming by here soon. All right, all right. Ted Smith's in the house. Good to see you, Ted. Christopher's Trains. All right, all right. Thanks for coming by. LJL Rail Yards here. Good to see you. Felix, a Railfan and Plane Spotters in the house. Fantastic, fantastic, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Cruising along here. Some other.
Wow, really? That's 60 people.
Yeah.
Dang, we're jumping like that. Jumping like
We
that.
like that. We like that. Stephen Cofrell's in the house. Good to see you. Steve. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Let's see here. Christopher's Trains. Not sure if we got him before, but hey, we'll get you again. We're not stingy with the whistle around here. Charlie Tusek. All right, Charlie. We got to get over there and get his layout on film. He's got a cool layout. We enjoy that one. We'll see him there. Oh, man, did I miss some? I think I missed somebody in here. Jimbo, the PRR guy. How you doing, Jimbo? Conrail 8098's here. How you doing there, Conrail? Rolling through here. This is always hard, isn't it, Cory? Like trying to get all of the stuff in and check everybody in, and it just keeps coming.
I know, right? Like you're trying to go down, and as people keep putting messages, it's like an infinite thing. You'll never be able to catch up.
Right. So, Rail Brothers Productions in the house. JD Stux is here. Welcome.
Hey,
welcome.
JD.
Thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Alaska 3 Railroad in the house. Get him a whistle there, Nita. There we go. Isaiah Hawkins. Hey.
Isaiah.
The Ballville Government and New Jersey Railroads here. Hey, new name there. Thanks for coming by, hanging out. Just hit a little spot there, Nita, so don't worry about it. Man, I just lost the spot there. Isaiah Hawkins. We got Bill Caberna says, can't wait for the races. Bill Caberna says, can't wait for the races. He thinks the Santa Fe Queen's going to win on that one. I don't know about that, Cory. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I really don't know who signed to be on this night. We don't have a George, so.
You're playing it safe, Cory. You're playing it safe.
We'll say it that way. But what are we racing tonight? If we can get a little preview, what's going around the tracks?
What are we going to race? We're going to race some steamies or diesels, Anita? You think about that. What do you think?
Which one is most common to race?
We race the diesels are the ones that we should race tonight. Let's race diesels. NW2s. Those are the there is down there a black one and an orange and black one right down behind me. Why don't you grab those? Get a little preview of the races tonight.
All right, got a good selection going on. Those are always the fast one. Man, maybe we gotta get the Red Rocket going later tonight if that thing's ready. I got the shirt. Got the shirt, so gotta see that thing run.
I like that. I like that one. It's right down here, Anita, on this shelf. This one here and this one here. There we go.
Gotta always have it at the ready.
Yes, right there, like a old Western fighter there.
Yeah, like the gunslinger, just the Alco slinger, your post-war Alcos. Yeah, there you go.
You got it. So that's Southern Ranky Railroads in the house. Good to see you. Let's see here, my high rails here. Thanks for coming by. Chicken Boy 45, Aurora Shea. Welcome. All right, I think I'm getting close here, guys.
It looks like you're catching up a little.
Oh, just a little, huh?
Yeah, people, it's still going. I don't think it's going to stop for a little while.
And, of course, we got Grandpa, and we've got Jim Williams. Hey, great to see you, Jim. Jim Fix Diesels. There we go. I think that we're good. I think that we're back. So I got to show you something, Cory. We've been working a lot on the railroad over here.
Yeah, you guys have. I tell you, that layout looks so great. I love it so much, especially the clouds, the buildings. Was it King Kong on the tower back there?
Yep, we got King Kong up over here.
Yep.
Yep, that one's coming in. So we got, with that movie coming out, we got Godzilla and King Kong now.
Yeah.
And what you can't see is Jim Williams, who just popped on. He's from Dream Layouts. He's been coming over. Ooh. We've been working on getting the second level of the layout. And let me just spin this camera around a little bit. You can kind of see the second level coming in.
Yeah, you can see it down. Oh, so you were able to fit in the drawbridge. Okay.
Yeah, we got that bridge in, and it's coming back around here. And you can kind of see that second level that we've been dreaming about finally coming to fruition. We got our other lift bridge on there. I was going to tell everybody, if somebody made a comment about the lift bridge, I was going to say we left it in the washing machine too long and it shrunk. Yep. Oh, yeah, there we go. Jack Hawkins says, I noticed a change in the bascule bridge. Yeah, we left it in the washing machine a little bit too long and it shrunk.
Got to put some Miracle Grow on it. Maybe it'll come back, you know. But hey, that's awesome. Wally, I know it's hard to think in the future, but when do you guys think that the expansion, the upper expansion, whatever you want to call it, is going to be to an operating point?
Well, I'm hoping. We've been really cracking along on this top level here. And in a perfect world, I want to say 3 weeks. Dang,
that's a lot faster. I thought you were gonna say like maybe 6 months, something like that.
Well, we've been really cracking on it, and we're moving it along. So maybe that's a very ambitious goal for Cory. Maybe that's a little bit ambitious, but that's what maybe an ambitious goal. I'd like to get there. But yeah, so one of the things that we wanted to do is we wanted to try and get both those lift bridges in. So we spent a lot of time trying to get all of the geometry just right. And yeah. So the cool part is I've connected up with a friend of mine, Jim Williams, who owns a company where he makes layouts, and he's made a lot of the coolest layouts all over the country. And I asked him if he'd come on the live stream here one of these days. And he said that he'd come on and show us some of the layouts that he's built around the country, some of the slideshows. So I'm really excited about that. That should be good.
That will be that. That sounds awesome. And what company does he work for again? Is it Trainworks?
He owns. It's called Dream Layouts.
Dream Layouts. All right, That sounds cool.
Yep.
And he goes all over, right? So he just doesn't stay in where you guys are. He kind of goes all around the country building stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Nice, very cool.
He builds it at his place and then takes it to different spots. He just got
really.
He just got done building a layout for a gentleman out in California. He built it in his garage.
And where's he originated from?
Yeah, right here in Chicago, right out by us.
Okay. I can't imagine a layout's the easiest thing to ship, but that sounds super cool.
Right. I guess he put it in the back of a.
Yeah, I don't think it's something USPS can do, you know?
Right. And then, of course, the painting. My mom's been doing the painting, and that's coming along good. She's going to make, over here on the other side of that lift bridge, Cory, she's going to make a Hellgate bridge. You can't see it right now, but it's dropped in, but it's going to go over the river right about there where my finger's at.
That's awesome. Yeah, got all the bridges going in now. Almost got room for a third loop up there, you know? The skyline. They call that one the skyline.
Yep. So Robert Edwards is asking if it's going to be upper loop, going to be a single or double track. It's going to be a single track, but then it's going to have a reversing loop right over here, going across right behind me, and so that it's actually the design of the track is a double dog bone with the two loops of the dog bone over the top of each other. So that should be good. So a couple other people coming in as we were here. Anita, do you know who's in the only reason? Well, I want you to get on that whistle. It is Antoinette and Uncle Greg checking in. How you doing, Antoinette and Uncle Greg?
Hi.
Very good. So, yeah. So the whole thing behind that, Cory, is George and I took a trip out there, the East Coast, and we went on we rode the Acela from Providence to Washington, D.C. And we were sitting in the parlor car just having a couple of drinks on the Acela. We're going into New York. We look out the window and we see the Hellgate Bridge. I didn't even know that. I know the Hellgate Bridge from seeing it like Lionel. But I didn't know there was a real Hellgate Bridge.
There's been so many experiences like that with me where it's like, oh, something's in Lionel, or just like train, like, I don't know, scaled down. And then I'm going around like, wait, that thing actually exists. That's awesome. And they have a parlor car in the Acela. It's a bit fast.
Parlor car is maybe a little bit too much. how about a cafe car? Maybe.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. I'm like, that thing's going pretty fast. But how was the ride? Because last weekend I was in Jersey and I was with my friend Joey, Train Whisperer Productions, and we just caught I can't remember. We went to Jersey Avenue or something, but we caught the Acela going by. Man, that thing was so fast. It was awesome because it was very lightly snowing and it was kicking up the whole snow flurry. But I gotta ask, what was the Acela like riding? Because that must have been a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, it was. It was really, really cool. And it's smooth. It's a lot smoother than you would think.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine going that fast.
And, oh my gosh, George and I have to admit, usually George is the one that geeks out over trains. We got on the Acela. I was totally geeked out. I was right there. I was
going against the window like you're on a plane.
I totally was. I had my GPS out. I'm like, George, we're up to 140. 140, George.
Wow, really? You were going that fast? And you were going? Did you guys go on the? Wait, where did you go from again? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
We started in Providence, Rhode Island, and went to Washington.
All right, so Northeast Corridor, right?
Yep.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
Some beautiful spots. I want to go back out there again and ride that. It was a good spot. Yeah, Milwaukee District Railfan. I was like, oh my God, look how fast! I kept taking pictures of my GPS, and I was sending it to everybody. Yeah,
that's great though. Yeah, I've been wanting to ride that thing so bad, but I don't think I'm going to be getting a ticket on any train for tourist roads. Yeah, but not for first class passenger service in a while. But that does sound like a lot of fun.
Right. So that guy 75 is in the house. Nina, why don't you give him a whistle? Actually, well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to watch this, and we see a new name come up. Say, welcome. Fill in the blank name. Welcome, Funkmaster Beavis. Yep. You gotta speak up. Welcome, Funkmaster Beavis.
Welcome, Funkmaster Beavis.
And then give him a whistle. All right. Welcome, Bill Cabernis, the one, the only. Bill Cabernis Bill Cabernis is the originator of the train races. Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys don't know how lucky you are to have that.
What was that, Cory? The whistle was in my ear. Nina's.
I'm so happy. I watching your old videos, seeing that Bill did the train drag races first. Then it was the double loop, right? Because that looks like so much fun. Like, you don't know how badly I want to drag race some of my Lionels there. Just race them around like that. That would be the ultimate layout. If when train shows go back up, you guys do like a brief little Fast Friday there, right there next to the Bilko layout. That'd be great.
That would be. So truth be told, Cory, when we first started going to train shows, we were trying to get our foot, especially Trainfest. Now, Trainfest, you've probably heard us talk about it. Trainfest is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's one of the biggest train shows out here in the Midwest. It's actually one of the biggest in the United States, but probably the biggest in the Midwest. And they won't just let anybody in. So my friend Bill had a dream of wanting to have a layout at Trainfest. So he's trying to figure out a way to get his foot in the door. And he had this idea. He says, I want to have hands-on stuff at Trainfest. Because everybody had their display layouts, and a lot of it was beautiful stuff, but it was hands-off type of stuff. And Bill says, you know what? I'm going to bring in toy trains. I'm going to have a small layout. He called it his hands-on layout, which is like it was probably about a 4x6 layout or a 4x8 layout.
All right.
He had stuff that you could touch and put on and take off. And then he built the train races that are featured.
Yeah.
Some of those races, the double dog bone train race. And he raced that. And Bill and I and his sister went to Trainfest, and we manned these hands-on races the first year, and it was just so labor-intensive.
Really?
It was so labor-intensive. But our first year at the show with those train races, we won the best layout, or I should say Bill, but the Midwest division that we did won the best train layout at the. It was so totally different because everybody had these model railroads, and we had the hands-on. Anyway, they invited us back. We kept bringing these train races back, and everybody saw the joy that was there with people, just the kids, in having the hands-on. It's morphed where they have a huge area, and there's a big emphasis on hands-on. And I laugh because now that they make a big deal out of that, and without the train races from the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association, without the idea of Bill Cabernis, it wouldn't be the same way.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's awesome, Bill. That's Bill. If you're listening, yeah, you're in the chat. You got to make it national. I want to see it at every single train show, some type of train race thing, because I'm all the way in New York, and I go to Amherst, one of the Amherst Railroad Society. I believe that's the name of the train show. But I go there every year, and there's hands-on layouts, but like a train racing thing would be so much fun. And in your videos, you kind of see all the crowd around, and it just looks like so much fun seeing those things race, because it's something you don't normally see with trains. You see trains maybe doing like a race where like two trains are going along the same main line, just kind of slow, but not like an actual NASCAR. Oh yeah, Indy 500 happened, or Daytona. I can't wait. What one was it, Wally? I know I'm not big.
It was the Daytona 500.
Daytona, yeah, that was the other day. But yeah, so it would be so much fun to see something like that everywhere. That's something I really wanted to do. I'm not sure. How long, Wally, has Bill been doing this for?
Oh gosh, for his whole life. But he's been involved with the TCA, I think, since the mid to late '90s, and he and I have been famous friends for the longest time. One of my best friends, and probably blessed to know that the guy is great. He's an amazing person. So right across the board, from toy trains to the 7.5 gauge trains that we do together, and lots of fun in the trains, that's for sure.
Yeah, I remember I tried to do something similar to what Bill was doing right when I started up my channel, because I had the fast track on the floor, and I really wanted to do a drag race, but I only had about 3 feet of track each side. So by the time I turned the throttle of the transformer on, the train's already on the floor, So I'm like, dang it, I need more track. But then I discovered you guys' channel. Then I saw the racing vids. I'm like, oh, I need to see this. So hopefully one day, if I make it out there, I gotta see the train races in person on that fantastic layout.
Well, the first thing Bill was bringing up a good point. The first time we did the train races, we did it on the floor. We did it
yeah.
We did it. It wasn't the drag race. It was a double dog bone that was on the floor.
Okay.
We just set up the double dog bone. We had a great time. But hey, as fun as this is, reminiscing a little bit about.
Yeah, we got to bring in the man of the hour.
Right. This is the meat and potatoes of the show. So North Country's Trains, you got to check out his YouTube channel. And I don't know how many YouTube subscribers that he's got right now, but I would love for our community to really boost up his YouTube channel and get that guy some subscribers. Right, Anita?
Yes.
And what else do we got to do right now?
You have to smash that like button.
Right. So if you're rolling with us, smash that like button. So Rail Brothers Productions asking, is anyone members of the Valley Model Railroad Club in South Elgin? We're not members, but we're good friends with some members. And we actually, on GFW Trains, we made a video about their layout there that they bring to train shows, their mobile layout. So, yeah. So, all right, I digress. North Country Trains, we'll get him on. He's going to tell us how many subs he's got when we get on. But I would like a full-on GFW Trains railroad community effort to support this young man in his YouTube channel. And while we're at it, even though Cory's big time, and he's all of the people here probably are subscribers to Cory's channel. If you're new to meeting Cory and have never seen Cory's channel, Cory's got another amazing YouTube channel, Ours Trains, and he's got some really neat videos where he makes videos about his train layout that he's been building and the various different trains on the train layout. He started his videos doing some Railfanning, and he from time to time will have Railfan videos. But Cory's really got a knack for videography, and it shows. And he's got an enthusiasm for trains. So check out Cory's channel if you haven't already, too. So without any further ado,
drum roll, everybody, drum roll in chat right now. We got to get it going.
Get that drum roll. And in 3, 2, 1. Harrison's in the house. How you doing, Harrison? I think you got your mic turned off there. Let's get you worldwide.
There we go.
Harrison.
Yeah. Woo.
Welcome. You're worldwide, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Good. So, Harrison, welcome to GFW Trains. Welcome to Fast Friday. Thank you so much for being on our stream.
No problem.
The first question I want to ask, Harrison, is I want to ask how many subscribers you've got on your channel.
So currently I have 62.
62. Man, we have got to help Harrison out.
Gotta get him up. We gotta get him up. That's tonight's mission.
Right. So I want people to check out his channel in the background while we're talking with Harrison and getting a chance to meet this young man, because I guarantee, he's a fascinating guy. You'll love him. And two, once you check out his channel, you will really like his content. You will really like what he's got there on his channel. So speaking of that, Harrison, let's talk a little bit about trains. How long have you been into trains?
So I've been, I've like trained since I was a little kid, seeing trains around town. Like, oh, there goes a train. And then, Thomas and Friends, and then like the Thomas and Friends wooden trains. I'm sure you guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. That's
who was that? What was that again? Who?
The Thomas and Friends wooden trains.
I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that?
Wow, what the heck? I thought George got tons.
I kid, Harrison. All right, it's the Thomas. Yes, of course.
And then I kind of got out of the real trains because where I live, pretty much all the trains come through during the night. So I would see like a train maybe like, once a month, maybe at the best. But no, I got into the model trains probably when I was like 8. And then I really started like building an actual layout when I was around 11. And then that's still this layout here. And I am actually about to start tearing this one down because I'm looking at building a better layout to focus on prototypical operation, because that's something I'm really interested in. But this one's fun because it's the loop.
Cool. Well, Harrison, getting a chance to talk to you the other night and getting a chance to know you, one of the things that's kind of a little bit different is that while you have model trains, the model trains wasn't really like the meat and potatoes of your interest, is it?
Yeah.
So railfanning is what you really like to do, correct?
Yeah, I'm into both of it. I tend to do more railfanning videos just because of the nature of the media on that.
Cool. Well, since we've been pumping up your YouTube channel, it sounds like a couple people are checking it out and subscribing, and thank you everybody for doing that.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel for those of you for those of the people that aren't familiar with it.
So on my YouTube channel, I post a lot of railfanning videos, mostly of like my area, so like Plattsburgh area, and I usually like post them like from a single day's adventures, and I just put captions about the trains, typical railfanning stuff, and then when I'm out of town, I'll try to do some railfanning. It's catching on something.
Yeah. That's like me. I know, Harrison, you can probably relate, but every time you go out of town, you got to swing by the railroad to wherever you're going closest to see the stuff going by. That's always fun. But I know, I sorry to cut you off right there, but I know a question that's going to come up, and it's going to be, what's your favorite railroad? Pretty sure that's the easiest answer for you.
Yeah.
Same here for me. Man, I don't know either. I don't know what my favorite railroad could be. I think it starts with a D.
No idea.
That would be the D and H. So I know people are going to ask that later, but Harrison and my railroad is the D and H, because I'm not sure really what got you into the D and H, Harrison, and maybe you want to explain that a little later. But my grandfather would always kind of tell stories here and there about the D&H, and it was the name I knew, but I wasn't familiar. But it's kind of like the local sports team, how you always root for the local sports team. So once I discovered the D&H, and it's the paint scheme. Like if they just had a boring paint scheme, be like, but it's that lovely okay, that wasn't supposed to do that. It's that lovely scheme. Like just when I saw that, I got into it. So love the D&H so much. But Harrison, it'd be kind of interesting to see. Or I don't know how you got into the D&H yourself.
So yeah, I was just, I saw CP. I was like, all right, CP, that's my thing. Until I realized that so when I would railfan, like the main train that I would see that was actually running during the day was the Plattsburgh local D11.
Yeah, D11.
Up until about 2018, they're actually running with one of these engines.
Yeah, the Jeeps. Oh, I miss those things so much.
Nice D&H lightning stripe. It's kind of rough, but it was still DNH.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, that's a nice engine. So, I kind of looked that up, and I was like, and then I started reading Jim Shaughnessy's book on the DNH, and so yeah.
Yeah, Jim's the place you gotta go to. I love Jim so much. Everyone calls him Mr. DNH, but through seeing a lot of his photographs and stuff and learning about the history is really what got me into it. I never saw anything DNH. You're lucky, Harrison. You got to see those things. I never got to saw any DNH stuff because I wasn't really into the Railfan side of the hobby at all. I would always like model trains, but I didn't really start filming trains properly, kind of like to what you do, to where I just go out and film Railfan videos to early 2019, late 2018. I know someone's probably going to fact check my channel and they'd be like, you started on November 23rd or something like that. But yeah, so I really wish I could have got to saw that, but that's super cool. The closest thing I got to anything DNH was the Saratoga and North Creek, which, oh, bless them. I miss them so much. Great tourist railroad. But I remember seeing their trains going by. They had that DNH scheme. And that was another thing that clicked like, oh, man, DNH so cool, but that's awesome to hear how you got into the DNH that way. So I know another person, I think someone asked, what is your favorite class 1 railroad? So I imagine it's going to be CP, but is there any, is it not CP? Is it CP?
That's a hard one. I mean, CP, I see them a lot. I'd say probably CP and NS.
That's kind of the same pair for me too, and a lot like what you were saying earlier. All the CP trains for me, they go by at night. I don't know what the jig is there, but yeah, CP and NS are the big two for me too. I know you're way up, but
all right. So Anita
got carried away.
Anita just piped in and she's like, "All right, what's CP and NS?"
All right, who wants to take this one?
So Canadian Pacific and Norfolk Southern.
All right.
And CP's been around for quite some time, but NS was a merger of the Southern and the Norfolk and Western.
Yep, and then Canadian Pacific, another important thing to note about it is it has Canada in the name, so Canadian Pacific, I don't know where it's originated out of, but they operate from quite a few places in the U.S., but I believe most of their main operations, like Canadian National, is way up in Canada. And then was NS founded in 82? Someone please, yeah, I know someone's going to check me there, but NS was founded much later, almost 100 years after Canadian Pacific, and they operate mostly Eastern United States, but I can't exactly draw a map on specifically what's where. But but up here in New York, we mostly get CP and NS above like the Schenectady area. We don't get, we do get CSX, and they are getting the Pan Am line. I know we'll probably get into that a little later, but yeah, usually those few there. So that's what we know of. So Harrison, I know another question. I think I know too many questions, but I know someone else might ask, what are the local railroads that run by your area? Is it just CP?
So pretty much the one I see, because it's like 15 minutes from where I live, is CP. Across the lake, we got Vermont Railway, which I used to see quite a bit for, travel restrictions. About 2 hours northwest is CSX, the ex-New York Central Messina line. So that's
cool. That's cool.
They hardly run anything on that anymore, but that's nice to see once in a while.
Yeah, as you know, probably down by the Saratoga area, there's a lot of tracks going around by here. Like I could go on forever. I'm not going to describe them all, but lots of trackage down here. I think I saw one. Oh, yeah.
Couple other quick questions for you, you DNH guys. Trainstorm and Pierre Marquette Productions says, question for Harrison. I'm wanting to get some HO scale DNH locomotives. What company did you get yours from?
Okay, so the cheap, if you want to get them pretty cheap but decent, and I know I got to show these anyway. The PAs, these are Athearn. I got one and Gid's got one. But those, you can get those for pretty cheap if you can find them. They're somewhat hard to find, but yeah, I believe I paid $20 for that.
Hey, so, that's pretty good.
Athearn blue box. And coming around the layout, we got, this is my expensive engine. Stop it. We got this is an Atlas Classic.
Ooh, that's a nice looking one.
Love it.
Atlas makes a ton of DNH engines and all the different paint schemes. They're very good runners. They're pretty decently priced. You can pick them up on eBay for pretty good prices. And then the Jeep I already showed, that is a Proto 2000. Those can be found on eBay from time to time. Pretty good prices too on those.
Nice, nice. Cory, question for you that's being asked. Question for you: is there any heritage units in the Mohawk yard?
I have no clue. The other day that I know, who asked that question?
That was let's see here. That was Funkmaster Beavis.
CJ, I don't know, buddy. The other day, I'm sure the CSX, I'm not sure what you call those units there, but all three of them came up and went on down. But CJ, I sadly don't believe there is any heritage units in the Mohawk yard, but I do have some on my layout over there.
I believe the CSX 911 is still in Selkirk for those of you who want to see it.
No, I think they had it as a DPU headed back down on 410, was it, or something?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that, so.
I wish I could have caught that, but after the Railfan frenzy that went on the other day, I didn't want to go out and get, hey, Train Finder Craig, hello. I didn't want to get into that mess.
So Harrison, do you use Katie couplers on your stuff?
Yep. And I have some like of the knockoffs, but I'm switching them all over because you do Katie or you have problems.
There you go. That's a good saying.
So speaking of your layout, that's pretty cool, and I know you got a cam. I'm gonna bring that up. Why don't you give us a little tour of your layout here, Harrison?
All right. So the main part of it here, right over here, is pretty much unfinished. We're gonna bring this around. So, reverse camera. Right down here this is representing Plattsburgh. We got a little hardware store. That big brick building over there, that's the Georgia Pacific paper mill. And then this is the Plattsburgh yard, and this is all not very prototypical. I'm gonna really redesign it on my new layout. A couple things I have on here for fun. This is a Star Wars X-Wing pilot, kind of taking over the town here.
Sounds fun to be whimsical.
We got a 1970s New York State police car. This is actually an S-scale model, but I think it looks pretty good. Sitting there. And then, yeah, the rest can be seen from the NCT layout cam there.
Cool.
Over there we have kind of the main intersection where the two tracks cross the road there. And yeah, the GP mill, that chain link fence I scratch built, and I'm actually going to work on getting a tutorial out on how I did that. So,
that'd be
All
neat.
right.
Very neat. So, in terms of the tutorial, when do you think you're going to get that one out?
I'm not really sure because I have a lot of Railfanning videos I want to get out too. A couple of reviews maybe. I got some new scanner stuff for the Railfanning. But I'll probably try to get that out in the next couple of months.
So your videos, your YouTube channel, by the way, if you're just getting in here, do us two favors. One,
Smash that like button.
there we go. Smash that like button. Let's get some. It really helps out with our with the live stream and getting that one out to the algorithm. The other thing that we want to do, we want to support Harrison, who's just getting his YouTube channel rolling and got some really, really nice videos out there. Please check out his some videos and subscribe to that. Let's pump up his YouTube channel a little bit tonight if we can. So, but YouTube wasn't your first foray into the internet medium, was it, Harrison?
That's right. When I was 12, I started a blog called North Country Trains, obviously. And I did that for a couple of years because I just really wasn't into the video thing. I mostly just took photos and stuff. And I'm still running my blog. I make a post, every couple of days on a lot about my layout too, because I'm trying to get more into the videos on my layout, but I still do a lot of photo stuff on the layout. So,
okay, Cool. So tell us a little bit about that blog. What do you got on the blog? How does that work? How does that look?
You want me to share my screen on that?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you do that? That's a good one.
All right. Let's see. So here's
I'll bring this up.
You got it?
Yep. So this is a screenshot of your blog. Okay.
So this is the main page. So here's my post about the live stream tonight. I'm sure I got a couple people watching from there. I post all my YouTube videos here as well. I do some Railfan write-ups. So, I'm talking about where I was, what I was doing, and I have my photos in here. For those who prefer photos over videos for Railfanning. And then over on the layout side, I do a lot of layout photo updates. So I write about what I'm doing and, post some photos. And it's a lot of the same stuff I'm posting in my video updates, but I do them more frequently. So if you're looking for updates on that.
So if one were to try and find your blog, how would they go about finding that?
So you just type in northcountrytrains.wordpress.com.
Okay.
And then right down in the right corner, there's a little thing and you can click and put in your email and you'll get a notification on your email every time I make a new post.
Holy cow, I haven't done that. I got to get on that. Corey, have you done that yet?
No, I gotta get that done as well.
Man, you and I are
the stream.
You and I are
behind. What are we doing?
We're slacking over here, aren't we?
But Harrison, that is a fantastic idea. I love that blog, and that's so cool too that you can kind of just scroll down and see your progress, and you can go back a few months, be like, oh yeah, I can't believe the layout used to look like this, and now I'm here. So that's really cool. I like that blog, and you've been doing that since when was it? The year again?
I started it in November 2017.
All right, so you've been doing that for quite a while then, and you started. I know I saw one person ask, when did you start your channel?
I started my channel earlier in 2020.
All right.
I kind of just used it as like a place to put a couple of videos for my blog. And then a couple months ago, I decided hey, I want to, get more into the YouTube and kind of have the dual platform thing going. So I kind of put more into that. You're off the tracks there.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
So, Harrison, where do you Railfan at? What's your go-to spots for Railfanning?
Like around where I live.
Yep, or anywhere.
Well, or locally.
Come to Chicago. I was telling you about Chicago. Chicago. It's crazy out here. I'm spoiled when it comes to Railfanning.
Yeah, Wally, I swear. What was the street in Chicago called? Like a South something street? I don't know. When you get the Metro tracks and the Amtrak track going over each other. Oh, that's such a sweet spot. But yeah.
Something Roosevelt.
Something like that. I'm not sure. Someone here might know.
I guarantee my dad's going to pipe in on that one. Yep, there's a couple good spots like that. All right, well, I'm sorry. I digress. Harrison, tell me about your go-to spots and where you like the Railfan and what you like to look for.
So around here, there's a spot called the South Junction Road, and that's right where the Plattsburgh siding comes in, and we have some signals there. So that's kind of my spot because on the scanner you can hear where they are because you can kind of hear north and south. So that's nice. When I'm out of town, when I'm Railfanning, across New York State, Amsterdam is a great spot. Just a nice platform you can sit. Utica, and then I know I've Railfan Buffalo a bit. Gideon has Railfan Buffalo a lot more. So if you want him to talk about that, I'm sure I can drag him on here.
All right. Well, for those of you, Gideon is the forgotten man, or he's the man behind the scenes right here, the man behind the man. He's joined us, and he's Harrison's running mate going on all of these Railfanning trips and helping him out with the layout and everything like that. So one of the things I was talking with you about the other night, too, beyond Railfanning and beyond your layout, you don't necessarily belong to a club, but you belong to a group of guys that do modular layouts, huh?
Yeah, so Actually, my camera right here is sitting on. We have this module.
Nice.
That's what we're working on. That's why my layout hasn't got much progress. So it's a 2x6 module, and we got a whole bunch of modules that we set up. I think it's, I don't know, I have to look at the dimensions. It's like 20 by 40 or something like that. If any of those guys are watching, let me know if you know the dimensions. But so we're working on that. We set up at local shows, and then we set up our local mall. We couldn't this year, which is unfortunate, but the flip side of that is we get to have this module here to work on, and we're planning on putting in a lumber yard right here where there's no scenery, and we're thinking of modeling, Cory, you know where this is, Curtis Lumber.
Yep.
On Ballston area where the rails come in.
That's cool. That's cool.
So how often do you put that the module up with your modular group?
We try to get to 3 or 4 shows a year in New York and Vermont. And then we used to set up in the summer at a local museum in a building. And then we set up at the mall for a couple weeks during Christmas time when people aren't there.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool, isn't it, Anita?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and how many people are involved? How big of a layout do you guys make?
Yeah, I don't know exactly the dimensions of it, but they're 2x6 modules, and what do you say? We got like 8 on each side. Probably.
It's pretty big. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it is pretty big. It's nice. We were going for the longest train we could possibly make, and I think we got to like 107 cars.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a pretty good size. That's a pretty good size. And this
Right.
is HO?
Yeah.
All right. And is it DCC or DC?
We do Digitrax DCC.
Okay.
Up here,
that's
we
cool.
all got Digitrax.
Is that what your layout's DC though, right? Or am I wrong about that?
It was DC for years, and recently I switched to DCC because.
All right, good decision. I like that. I got DCC myself, and it's a lot of fun.
One of the guys in the club was helping take down a layout in a local museum, so I inherited that system there.
That's cool. That's cool. And for your layout, well, what's the name of this layout group? Do you guys call yourselves?
We're the Adirondack and Lake Champlain Railroad.
The Adirondack and Lake Champlain Railroad. So is this like, does everyone's modules, like I see this a lot in other like places I go to with all the modular groups, is everyone's module like their own custom thing, or is it everyone trying to do like one specific area or kind of like cover one specific line where everything kind of looks the same?
I mean, we're kind of just generally doing, green ground foam, but we have some towns. Some of the guys combine like 2 modules to make like a town or something, but in one corner we have a ski resort mountain. In the other corner we have a campground, so it's really just whatever people want to do. Just have fun with it.
All right, that's cool. And so there's some people kind of do what they want, I guess. So like some people do real, or well, I'm assuming all this stuff's real, but are there many people who do like local things, I guess? Like, is there somebody with the Plattsburgh station? That would be sweet to see an HO scale, but stuff like that, or is it kind of people doing their own thing?
I don't think too many people. I don't really know if anyone's modeling like a prototype. It's kind of freelance. On the Plattsburgh station, on my new layout, I am actually going to attempt to scratch build that.
Ooh, all right. That's gonna be a tricky one, but you can pull that off. I know you can do that. That'll be sweet to see. So your layout is Plattsburgh. I'm not sure if you said that earlier. Yeah, you did, but it's 70s Plattsburgh, correct?
Yep.
All right, that'll be cool. So, and I imagine the station looked. Are you going to attempt to do the yard across from Plattsburgh as well? Because I know the D&H yard. All right, that'll be cool. I know the yard back there was pretty big back in the day, so that'll be really nice to see. I think somebody asked in the comment, but what is your favorite D&H locomotive?
Oh boy, probably the PAs.
It's a tricky. The PAs. All right,
I mean, you can't not love the PAs.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. I'm not sure what my favorite one is, but that's super cool. Love the DNH. And that's what I'm so happy because I can't remember how I found you or how you found me, but I remember reading your comment. I'm like, oh, North Country Trains. And then I'm like, oh, wait, this kid likes DNH. Yes,
Yeah.
another one who likes that. And then I didn't know too much more about your channel, but then I went to Mohawk Valley Railroad Co. The local store for me, for you, it's not so local, you know, but I
Yeah.
saw your card. I'm like, wait, that's Harrison. So then I'm like, oh, wait, now I got to check out the website. Boom. Then I found your little WordPress thing, and that was so awesome. So it's really awesome to see the exposure you're getting, because then on the Facebook group, you're getting a lot of help too. Like a lot of these guys are chiming in, which is awesome, and helping you catching the train. So it's great to see. And hopefully by the end of this tonight, maybe we can get Harrison close to 100 subscribers. But it's great seeing you blow up. So it's a lot of fun doing that.
So Harrison, kind of dovetailing off of what Cory was saying there, when you do the rail fanning, how is it that you know where the trains are at? Now, I gotta say, I'm lucky. I could literally like fall out of bed and be right near a real cool train. That's one of the blessings of living in Chicago. But when you're out there, you've got to work at it. How are you finding these trains?
So up here, I know Cory has a few more than we do. Not many, but we've got 4 daily trains. And if we're lucky, 5, because they are running ethanol trains from out here. So really, it's just kind of knowing their schedule. And then I have a scanner, so I'm listening to that pretty much all day long.
A scanner, but I mean, a scanner can only like give you so much. When you go to a spot and then just hang out and wait for the train to come, listening to the scanner.
Well, I have the scanner on. I have a scanner on in my living room, and then I can hear there's like a defect detector which like scans the train, and when that's done, it goes on the radio, and that's about 10 miles south. So when I hear that, I'm like, we got a train coming.
So then you like quick like head out. I mean, you're not driving yet, so you got to pull your mom or dad like, hey, let's go check this out.
Yep.
Really?
It's pretty much what happens. Then, sometimes I don't get to see it.
And then when
you
go out to all these other places like Utica or Albany or something like that, then what do you do?
Honestly, when I'm out of town, I just head for the spot with the most trains and just kind of sit there. Because on the CSX, you just go there and you don't wait more than an hour for trains.
It's like fishing, Anita.
Both of those things are things that I don't have much knowledge for.
It's like train watching and fishing. Not much knowledge, huh, Anita?
Everyone started doing trains so early. Starting now.
Just starting to learn about trains?
Yeah.
All right, so if you guys were going to, or Harrison, if you're going to teach Anita something about trains, what would you teach her?
The DNH is the best railroad.
Ooh, look at that.
I agree 100%.
Sorry.
That's kind of tricky because there's so much about the railroad hobby. I don't know. That's a question I might have to think about. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I got stumbled there. That's a good one, Wally.
So you guys, you got DNH. You got to tell Anita what the DNH stands for.
Delaware and Hudson. So the story is they started in Pennsylvania and they were gonna go south, towards Delaware, and then they realized the market was up in Albany, so they built their canal from Pennsylvania to the Hudson River.
Yep, they started out as a canal company. What year, Harrison? I know you probably know. 1823, was it?
I believe so.
Around there, but America's oldest transportation company. But yeah, they originally started out as a canal company, and then from there, they found that, railroads kind of work a little better. Let's try that out.
And to bring something up about that, the DNH operated the first steam locomotive in North America.
No kidding.
And I like to say that they were the first railroad in North America. Technically, the B&O, people say the B&O.
Yeah. B&O, whatever. DNH all the way.
I don't agree with that. Just because it was technically a gravity railroad, but first steam engine.
I was talking about something I don't even know what's a gravity railroad.
So that's where they basically pull the cars up on like a rope, and then they go down, like a roller coaster kind of.
Okay.
That was part of the canal.
I want to ride that train. Don't you want to ride that one? Sounds like a ride in Disney World. Mountain Railroad. What's that one? Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Yeah, got to relabel it the DNH. Boom.
Right. Right. Hey, a quick question. Train Finder Craig wants to know if it's a police scanner or a special scanner that you use.
So I use a United Bearcat. It's kind of a universal scanner. And you can set what band you want to scan on. So the 160 megahertz is where you want to be for railroads. And then, just any old scanner will do.
Gotcha.
The antenna will really help if you get an antenna made for railroads.
So I'm not sure he's close to you, but Trainfan 120 says he's about ready to turn 16 and he can drive you around if you ever come down there by him.
All right. I'll be able to get my permit in a few months, and then once I can drive, I'm grabbing him. We're going to Pennsylvania, right?
Cool.
He nods.
So Cross Anchor here says hello to everyone. It says Anita's classing up the joint. And I just thought of a new segment. I like this segment, Anita. You're going to have to see if you can come down and join us and class up this joint more often. I like the segment where teach Anita something about trains. Right? Somebody comes on and somebody teaches Anita something about trains. Mm-hmm. So DNH is the best railroad. That's what we got tonight.
That's today's fact.
That's today's fact. Cory's still working on something to teach Anita.
I'll come up with something.
All right. That's all right.
I got one.
Another day. Okay. Fill it in for me. Sure.
So when you're rail fanning, it's exactly like fishing. You have to wait, and you never know how long you'll wait. And sometimes you won't catch anything. I've had days I don't catch anything.
Yep.
My few times of fishing, I don't usually catch anything.
Yeah. Not kidding. But when we've gone out and we've rode on the 7.5 gauge out by the railroad, we see the trains come by there a lot, right? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite railroad? Santa Fe, right? Santa Fe Queen. We put Anita on the spot one time and asked her what her favorite railroad was, and she couldn't think of anything, and she said Santa Fe. Yeah. Became the Santa Fe Queen about that. So Cross Anchors was wondering if anybody ordered that DNH Alco set. Cory, did you order?
Sadly, no. Sadly, I wish I could have gotten that so bad, but I at least got the O-scale Delaware and Hudson Camelback from the Lionel catalog. That'll be coming in. I don't know. I think third quarter, something like that. But that'll be a lot of fun. But I wish I could have gotten those PAs because they are nice.
Right. Now, one of the things, a Factoid Friday for Anita. Factoid Friday.
There you go.
Factoid Friday.
Yeah, that's a big word. What does it mean, Anita? I'm not that smart. I went to Elgin.
Yeah, it has the word fact in it.
Oh, it's got fact. All right. So it's factual,
and
right?
there's something you learn. Boom. Factoid Friday.
The prefix of the word.
Right. Oh, the prefix. What does that mean? I get it. The beginning of the word, right? Beginning of the word. So, all right. Trainfan 120's got a train tip for Anita. Don't listen to the Southern Pacific modelers. Those guys are crazy.
I think I could identify them.
Oh, you don't think you can identify the Southern Pacific modelers?
No.
All right. So I
need to point out something quick. He's got a set of cars back there.
Oh, so I digress a little bit here. We're talking about Anita and learning a little bit about something about trains. But you're with Gideon, your friend over there too. And one of the things that I asked before you came on is maybe to put together a slideshow of some pictures of some good catches that you've gotten.
Yep, I got those. You want me to share those now?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's see.
Isaiah says that he'd teach some toy train history. I'd like that, Isaiah. That'd be a cool one to teach.
I got some like.
All right, come on over.
Huh?
All right, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we'll pull that up just a second here. Add that to the stream. Get that one up. That's going to be Anita's train channel. It's going to be Anita Another Train.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this, buddy.
Okay, so this photo I took fairly recently. It was last month, and I was in Schenectady, and I saw the signals for this train. The signals over to the east were lined for this train on the left, and they were going. So the intermodal train Q003 was going by, and this other train was coming up this way. I was like, oh, a neat meet, and then the DPU comes by right at the same moment, and I'm just like clicking my camera. I didn't even know what was going on, and after I was like, wow. So that was.
Which file is this one here that you're explaining? I'm sorry.
Can you see my image on here?
I see the group of images.
Oh,
but
yeah. Hang on. I gotta change that.
And there he is. Gideon made an appearance. How you doing, Gideon?
Good.
Fantastic. Thanks for hanging out and being behind the scenes and making sure everything's operating over there. All right, we'll get you back up here. There you go.
All right, there you go.
So yeah, this is the perfect meat I caught, and I know Cory, you saw the video of that.
Yep.
That's on my channel. They're just going by just like that. That's my best meat
That's
ever.
a nice picture.
And this is probably one of my favorite photos of all time. This is in Fonda. I forget what train this was, but I zoomed right in. The sun caught it real nice. And this is actually one of my profile pictures on, I think, Google. So that was a nice catch. This photo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you probably weren't into it back then when this train was coming by, but this is the CP office car train going by Plattsburgh.
That's beautiful. So that's the Plattsburgh station?
Yep, that's the one I'm going to model.
And that one's, and you don't have to get into exactly where you live or anything like that, but that's relatively local to where you're at? Or
Yep.
close by? Neat.
Yeah. So, and I have another photo of that somewhere. And then this is an interesting one. This is one of the ethanol trains I was talking about. This is right at Rouse's Point. So,
that's cool.
This equipment right here is actually the X-ray scanning equipment for the border, because right over here is in Canada. So this train's coming through the scanner right into the U.S. So they scan the trains there.
That's really neat. Anita's really liking these pictures.
Yeah, they're really cool. Good photography skills.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you have got the best eye for photography with your pictures, and also your videos are amazing. And for those of you again that have not seen Harrison's channel, North Country Change, you got to go there. Please subscribe to this young man's channel. We're trying to get him close to 100 today. I forgot where we started at, but let's get him close. And as a community, let's really get this guy's YouTube. He's trying hard. He's got a great product. Let's do this.
All right, so this photo, this is at Kenwood Yard in Albany. This is also an ethanol train. We were on our way home from visiting relatives, and we just happened to catch this right before we got on the highway, and the sun was going down. I was just like, oh, that makes a neat shot, so I grabbed that.
That is beautiful.
And then here's the office car train crossing the Saranac River. This is pretty close to the station. The station's probably, 200 feet down this way.
And what are those trains there? I know what they are, but fill in the blanks for some of the people that might not know.
Those are CP, I believe, FP7s. Cory,
No, I don't. There's like a bazillion F units out there. You can never
Yeah.
drop the pin on the right one, but that sounds right, I believe.
Yeah, if it's not Alco, I don't really know it. So these are part of the CP office car train, which is pretty much just a big passenger train with all the top executives in it, just inspecting the line. So that was neat to catch.
So my dad says that's a real expensive post-war train right there. So you should pick that one up. You're in good shape.
I imagine they're full size too.
Right. It's one of one.
And it's kind of sad that this came through when it did, because literally a year later, CP purchased the dome car to go with the train set, like an add-on. So I never got to see that, but it was nice to catch.
So Trainstorm Pierre Marquette Productions wondering if you can make that the sunset picture his desktop background.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you go to my blog, you can find that.
Fantastic. And what's your blog again for the people just tuning in?
That's northcountrytrains.wordpress.com.
Fantastic.
So here we have a Pan Am Jeep switching in Rigby Yard in Portland, Maine. This was on a family vacation in Maine. And I love Pan Am. Like, I don't like the one that came before them. I don't even
Guilford.
Cory. But yeah, I like Pan Am, so it's nice to shoot them there.
I've never seen Pan Am. I want, that's one on my bucket list. I want to see some Pan Am, the railroad, an engine or something from Pan Am.
Yeah, you better come soon, because
yeah,
I just bought them.
That's what I hear. I got to get out there to see Pan Am, huh?
Yeah, so this photo is in North Creek. This is the Saratoga and North Creek Cory is talking about. DNH RS-36.
Well, that's cool.
It doesn't say DNH, but it still has the shields on it, which is nice. This was a couple months before they moved it, and I believe that it was just seen in New Hampshire. I don't know where.
Yeah, it's in a little town in New Hampshire. It's a little town in New Hampshire. I bookmarked it on Google Maps just so I could remember where it is, but it's on the Vermont-New Hampshire border, I think. But yeah, it got way out there.
Yeah, I have no idea why they brought it out there, but
Well, what was it doing there?
in North Creek.
Yeah.
That they used that on the excursion trains when they did them, and they really used that a lot before the Saratoga and North Creek. And I don't really know the history of that too well. Maybe Cory can fill you in.
I can fill in a little here. So before the Saratoga and North Creek, this is a kind of dead end line-ish. It's very long, 30 miles, I believe, something like that. I'm not quite sure, but there used to be a branch of the Delaware and Hudson Railroad that went way into the Adirondacks, and it's very beautiful scenery. And after the DNH disappeared when CP bought them, they didn't quite know what to do with the line. There wasn't much freight traffic. So a small little tourist railroad called the Upper Hudson Railroad, or Railway, sometimes people toss it around there, but they bought the line, and this was one of their locomotives here, Delaware and Hudson 5019, which is an original Delaware and Hudson RS-36. So they used that thing quite a while, and they had another little Alco. I think it's a S2 Alco number 5 switcher from the original Alco plant in Schenectady. So those are pulling a lot up there, but then the Saratoga North Creek came in, and they weren't allowed to, I believe, operate this locomotive because somebody else owned it, and they didn't have anywhere else to put it, so it's set in North Creek. And then after that, once the North Creek went away, it was kind of just sitting there rusting away, unfortunately. So after that, I can't remember Hal T. Raven, I believe, who owns Raven Rail LLC. I don't think he bought it, but him and his friends moved the locomotive out of there because people didn't know what was going to happen to it, and they wanted to move it to a safe place. So I'm hoping that thing will get rescued, or I'm pretty sure it is rescued, but fired up in the future, because I'm sure you went to the North Creek as well, Harrison. I'm not sure if you saw this thing, but I saw that locomotive a lot, and I actually found a video of me when I was 4 years old riding in that train, and that thing's pulling right up front. So hope that locomotive has a good future.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that Alco engine again. Back here, you can see a caboose. I actually got a tour of that caboose, and that's somewhere in the deep archives of my blog from 2018, I believe. So that's somewhere. here we have, this is a CP holiday train. And for the people who live along the CP, I'm sure you've seen this. They got the stage car that comes down and they just start playing rocking Christmas music. Kind of awesome.
Wearing some flannel, playing some Christmas music.
Yep.
Rocking it out from Canada.
It's like two of the best things, music and trains combined.
And if you're in Canada, from Canada, it's got a couple more. You got flannel and toques on.
Yep. So then here's a photo I took in Gideon's territory. This is in Buffalo. This train, they had one engine up front and then they had one mid DPU, but they had a problem, so they had to pull the DPU and bring it up to the front. So this is a photo I grabbed of that. And I know I'll get to Giz's photos in a second. I don't know. There we go. So you want to talk about this?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a nice one.
Ooh.
this is an oil train. I think this is the head of it. And this I actually found the first time when I was at Frontier Yard. I met another rail fan, and he kind of showed us around the back roads along this main line. So that was, I think, that first train I found on that one. And I'm not sure if that one was the one that the rail fan said the Norfolk Southern was a special engine. So
Oh, yeah. Cool. That's a beautiful shot.
Okay. And here's another one of his.
Oh, this was a Operation Lifesaver unit. I was on the top of a pedestrian bridge, and I didn't realize it was an Operation Lifesaver until I actually zoomed in on the camera. So
It was a through the trees heritage catch kind of.
It's framed up. Oh, look at that train.
this was while I was rail fanning. Literally, if I turned around, it would have been like a very populated, big main line of trains. And this was in middle of Buffalo, so
A nice catch, you might say.
decent.
Ooh, look at that.
Do you want to talk about?
Ooh.
So this was one he caught in Buffalo, going west. These are all dead Amtrak units, just all rusted up. I remember I saw these go by, I believe, northeast Pennsylvania on the webcam, and I was like, those are nice. And then he comes home and he's like, look what I caught. And I'm like, so yeah, those are pretty cool. I never found out what happened to them. I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know.
Do you know what direction they were headed? Were they headed west?
I believe they were headed west.
I can't remember who, but what's the railroad with the pink F40s? Because they rebuild, I think, almost every single one they get from Amtrak. So those probably got rebuilt.
Interesting.
I don't know what it is. Metro, not Metro. I don't know. But I think those might have been rebuilt. Let's hope they didn't get scrapped.
Yeah, we all need more scrap trains.
Oh, and a speeder.
Wait a second. That's on a road. That's not on a train. On a track. That's a town.
There's some rails there on the trailer. Come on.
All right.
This was the person was taking it up to New Hampshire. So we caught this on the way through. And it's a speeder, and they take it up there, and they're in a club. I think it's Narcoa is the club. And they go around to different railroads that are like not working anymore and just abandoned.
Or like scenic railroads that let them use it.
And they'll take their speeders and go up on the track and go up for I don't know how many miles, and then go turn around and go back. So
It's like having your own private little train there.
Cool. We almost got one of those once, George and I.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you got the mini speeder.
Yeah, we've got the mini one. We almost got one like that, though. We were really close. But then we thought, where the heck are we going to put, not that this was George's concern, because this is never George's concern. Where am I going to put this thing?
Yeah. Just build a little shed for it, a little replica speeder shed. So here, this is literally the farthest west I've been. This is in Detroit, the old Delray Tower. And this was one of the last operating interlocking towers on the CSX. I don't even know if there's many left in the country, but this was a nice foreign power catch. You got UP and CN on an intermodal train there.
Well, that's really neat. So you'll I have to explain to Anita what the significance of the tower is.
So in the tower, this is part of a busy junction. So there's like tracks going 3 different directions, maybe 4 directions here. And so there's a person up in the tower, and they're actually grabbing these big levers, and it takes some strength. You got to pull them back and forth to line the tracks. There's like wires going down on the ground. I don't really know how it works, but you got to pull these big levers to line the tracks. And there's not many of those left in the country.
It switches the switches.
Okay.
There's big levers up there. Yep.
And then we're back to the beginning. So that's what I have for Railfanning photos.
So Harrison, what's next? What's your what's on your agenda as far as your YouTube channel? We'll start with that.
So I have a couple train videos, like rail train videos that I want to get out. Not necessarily just like Railfanning trips, because I haven't been doing a ton of that lately, but more of like like educational videos, you might say. Like I'm working on one explaining like CSX train symbols, because I know, like personally, I get confused with those. So just a reference for those and like how they number their trains. And then on the modeling front, I have a few tutorials I want to get out of like cheap, inexpensive, easy ways I've figured out how to do certain things. Chain link fence is one of them. I want to do, what was the other one I wanted to do good? Tutorials. What? Dispatching? No. Oh yeah, I wanted to do how to build like flat car loads, like when I stop the train. Like this gone load I have. That's like a contaminated substance load, and that's actually a plastic shopping bag just over a piece of foam. So that's a load, and then I have some other ones I've been working.
DIY. Anita says those are DIY trains.
Haha, yeah. We call it scratch building.
So I like Anita's spin on things. A DIY train. Scratch building is also known as DIY trains.
Yep. So before I tear down my layout, I want to just shoot some trains running on my layout and just kind of have like a collection of those. And then I want to get another, like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I do layout video updates where I talk about my layout, just stuff. I usually have like a featured photo or channel or something on there, and then I do a review of something at the end. So I'm going to get some of those out. I'm going to probably try to do one of those a month. So keep those out.
Got it. So, real quick, and I'll get right back to you. Somebody is asking, DB Tech's asking what a highball is. Either you guys know what a highball is?
I do, and I know where this joke came from. I'm not going to explain. The other day on one of my streams, I was like, oh, a highball is this, and I got the definition extremely wrong. Nah, that's not going to be my train fact, though. I got to think of something else, DB Tech.
A highball is what you order at the bar when you want a stiff drink. Well, that's for 21 and over. That's for 21 and over fans.
Almost, I can almost understand the joke. A few more years.
So Harrison, okay, so that's with your YouTube channel. How about with Railfanning? Where's the Railfanning lead you?
So just more local stuff, you know. What do you want to say about Railfanning?
No, I have a few special things.
It sounds like Gid has some surprise Railfanning stuff coming up. So
hey,
we'll see.
Surprise Railfanning.
Try to get those on my channel. I know this spring, I believe National Train Day, Cory, Amsterdam, right?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna attend this year's. Last year's is pretty interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. But sometime in the spring, I want to get down to the CSX because it's been a while.
Yeah, CSX got really active in the past few weeks, from what I've heard. A lot more interesting stuff's going by than usual. But yeah, it'd be awesome to do a meetup.
That would be a neat one there. So, all right. And then your blog is just going to kind of go along there with your channel then?
Yep, and I want to get into some more like history stuff on the D&H history too. Maybe at some point I'll do videos on those, but yeah, just my usual stuff on the blog. And don't forget to head on over there and put in your email so you get reminders on those.
And all right, since we're on the reminders, what's the website?
northcountrytrains.wordpress.com.
And you're coming from the North Country Trains Worldwide Studio. I like that. And that's the Worldwide Studio because that's your YouTube channel, right? North Country Trains.
North Country Trains.
So we're trying to get some subscribers for Harrison over there. So check out North Country Trains. Check out his videos. Most importantly, subscribe. And what should they do, Anita?
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. And speaking of smash that like button, do me a huge favor, everybody, just coming in the door. If you've been here for a while and haven't done it already, please
smash that like button.
Smash that like button on our stream here because it does. It's really important for getting the stream back out there. For the people that haven't watched the stream today, it hits the YouTube algorithm and it pushes it out there for people that might not have seen it and can enjoy the stream at a later time. So Cory, what's next for you with your channel?
So I got quite a few interesting things around the road. That's the thing I always like to try to do is innovate and try new ideas. So on January 1st, my mom and I spent the entirety of New Year's Eve just coming up with new stuff. So I have some not secret, but some surprise video ideas coming soon. One of them, I guess I can kind of hint at, is like a post-war train music videos, like playing oldies music while doing that. But some other interesting stuff I have lined up is like going out and meeting some people, filming their layouts. Hopefully, I'm not sure how well this is going to go together, but I have like a little scheduled thing where I'm going to go see some private trains, like real life trains. So that'll be a lot of fun. But right now, I don't really quite know what's around the corner. I don't really think anyone kind of knows what's around the corner because who knows what the future holds. But hopefully it seems bright right now because I got a lot of good stuff coming and a lot of layout updates because as some people were asking. Actually, I don't think I can flip. Well, I can flip my camera technically. Got the layout expansion over there, and I'm working on the HO layout. So a lot more to come model train wise, but really I don't know what's in the future right now besides the few things I have planned.
Well,
I've in the past couple of years I've visited several local layouts, and I'm starting to get into talking with those people, being like, hey, can I put your video on YouTube? And so I'm going to get some of those out too. We got some really, really great layouts up here that I'm sure you guys would like to see.
Right. No, that'd be cool. I'm sure that as soon as they see your work, they're gonna jump right on board because, like I said, awesome channel, nice videography. And for those of you that are right here, you can get in on the ground floor. You can say that you were a subscriber of North Country Trains before he had 100 because he's gonna have thousands before you know it. Speaking of thousands, probably about next week you're gonna be at 2,000 yourself, huh, Cory?
Oh, I think I got a long ways to go to 2,000. I'm not racing it anymore like I used to. Last year was like, man, I was growing so fast. But I don't care about how much I gain anymore. I'm so happy with what I have already. And I'd be happy with one subscriber. You know, I could have one subscriber and I'd still be like, hey, one person's out there enjoying my video. But I don't know when I'll hit 2K. But
Somebody's listening to me.
Yeah, but I don't know when I'm going to hit 2K. I'm not rushing it or anything. I just want to kind of grow naturally. I don't want to force things or anything. But hey, hopefully 2K will maybe 2,000. Maybe that's this year's goal. 2,021 subscribers. There you go.
And you know what, Cory? This would not be a GFW Trains Waldozer Productions live stream if I didn't tell everybody. We've got a really
Yep, the speech. Cheers.
We've got a really cool community here with everybody that's a model train YouTuber. And we got to do our best to support each other. So please, not only with Cory and Harrison, with ours trains and North Country trains, let's support each other. Let's go see each other's channels. Let's check them out. Watch their videos because there's great videos. I'm telling you, my feed every day comes up with at least a dozen really cool videos from this YouTube community. So watch those videos. Support each other. Smash that like button, right, Anita?
Yep. Smash it.
Smash the like button and please subscribe to each other's channels. There's a couple of different ways that we can do that. Well, one is just make note of the people that are on here. Go back and check out their channels later. I love to do that when I'm watching some other live streams, when I'm watching the Crossed Anchors live stream, or when I'm watching Cory's live stream, or if I'm watching Lee's Anfield Road layout in the loft. I'm watching those live streams. I love to go back and check out the people who are commenting and watch their videos. And also there's a link down below for a Discord channel. And not only does a lot of these model railroaders YouTubers have their YouTube channel, a lot of them have Discord servers that they go on. And there's the main line that's down below, which is one that's a GFW Trains one. And on that Discord server, there is a spot where you can promote your YouTube channel. So go there, promote your channel, promote your videos, and promote your Discord server if you've got a Discord server, and bring people back to your content, because that's what it's all about. We got to support each other.
Well said. Well said. Cheers. Cheers to that.
Take another drink. Take another drink, boys.
Wally, I think you guys could do almost like Wally's challenge or something like that, where it could be like, see just one channel in the comments, and write down that name, and after the stream, go check them out, because then every time you join someone else's stream, you'll always find at least one person you haven't checked out. And I'm sure, like already, I know there's tons of people in this chat who I know just have fantastic channels, and I know they don't have many subscribers, so like you said, it'd be great to go check everyone out, because there's so many cool channels here. Like, I don't know, I could really go on forever, because there's so many cool people here, and I've met so many of my modern day model train friends just to kind of be like, oh, I'll go check out that person afterwards, and then just see, wow, these people do some really nice work. So well said, Wally.
Well, and I like that too, and that's one of the main reasons why I do it. George isn't here tonight, but it's really neat to see the community coalesce, and especially the community of the Next-Gen Trainiacs, the guys that are into trains like you guys. I love it. I think that that's really neat, and right across the board. Right across the board, from model railroading to train spotting and rail fanning and everything in between. So it's really cool. But I do like that challenge. I was trying to think of a good challenge or something like that, a way that you can circle it back around, where post in the comments your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I've got to think about that. That's good. Maybe we can flesh that out later. All right, North Country Trains is at 78 subs. Nice.
Hey, all right.
Go.
That's pretty good growth. Come on. We can get to 80. Come on. We can get to 80. There's got to be 2 people here who haven't subbed. Come on. We can get there.
Person.
Yeah, give me a suit. Give me the gelled back hair and the white background. Like, all right, people, we got to subscribe to Harrison from North Country Trains.
So people are asking where George is tonight. George asked me. I know what, Anita, you can tell where George is at. Anyway, poor George, right? Not really poor George. George, when I told him we were going to have these live streams on Friday nights, George kind of looked at me and said, You know I'm in high school, right, Dad? And you know what Friday nights are in high school, right? Yeah. I'm not worried, George. I'm not worried. You're going to be in the basement playing with your trains. So the other day he said, Dad, I might have to bow out of GFW Trains. Some of my friends are getting together. We're having a party. So George is at a party tonight. And he didn't invite us. The cool people are here, though. This is where the cool people are.
For sure.
Yeah, look how much fun we're having here, George. Look at what you're missing.
I know, George. Yeah, he's not on a date. George can't get a date, can he, Anita? Right. So cool. Hey, you got some more subscribers. OG George just subscribed. He says, I hope I don't get a call telling me my warranty on my. I have no idea what that means. Hey, we got some new people showing in. If you're coming in the door, please smash that like button. Hey, we're gonna do some train races.
Yeah, it's time we got to get those trains going.
Fast Friday, it's train racing time. I think that's what we got to do. Well, Harrison, I tell you what, we'll let you get back to doing the train works that you're doing out there. And I want to thank you so much for being on Fast Friday tonight and showing us your channel and sharing your love of trains with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
No, it's great. It's my pleasure and my honor. So, again, if you haven't already and you're just coming through the door, please check out Harrison's website. He's got a website, which is, fill in the blank there, Harrison.
northcountrytrains.wordpress.com.
And he's got a lot of cool pictures up there. And then check out his YouTube channel, which is
North Country Trains.
Right on, right on. Well, hey, again, Harrison, thank you very much for joining us. If you want to stick around and join us for the train races, you can. Or if you want to head off into the sunset, what do you think?
I don't know. Anita might need some support there.
Oh, it's time for you to go, Harrison. This is not the attitude that I wanted to see. This is you're at 81. It's somebody's just piping in 81 subscribers here.
I need like a mentor.
Oh, Anita says she needs a mentor. These two jokers, they can't mentors. You guys don't know anything. They like the D&H, for God's sakes, Anita. That's not a real railroad. You know, the UP is a real railroad. Yeah, the Union Pacific. See, all right, so that's another thing, Anita. If you want to make a rail fanner from out east mad, you start talking about how great the Union Pacific is.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
People from out east that are rail fanners are really into trains. You start talking about how great the Union Pacific is, they get all bent out of shape.
There's so many better options. What do I got to say?
Better off than the UP?
I'm afraid so, Wally. I'm afraid so. That's where the tracks part.
Oh my gosh. Anita, I've got this is
You're outnumbered, Wally. The D&H is here.
here's it.
Trainstorm said, can't spell stupid without UP. I like that one.
Ooh.
Anita, I got 4 words for you. Transcontinental Railroad. Maybe it's not 4 words, but I went to Elgin High School. They learned me good there.
The first thing that I learned on this live stream was that D&H was the best railroad.
Oh, did you hear that? Anita, speak up.
The first thing that I learned on this stream was that D&H was the best railroad. So.
Oh man, I need to get these guys off the channel now before we're training.
Boom, we're gone.
A bad influence on you.
Oh.
Bad influence. All
I know
right.
some people won't agree. At least we can say, Harrison, I know you can agree with me. Some people may not say D&H, maybe at least New York Central better than UP. I'm on that. I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. We got our Hudsons. We got our Dreyfus. Yeah, I love the Dreyfus. We got the Vanderbilt. Boom. What does UP got? I don't know. Besides the big boy.
The big steam. Okay. Transcontinental Railroad.
It's funny when I see modelers in like Europe and like just anywhere else but like the US, and they want to model the US, they always just go for UP. Like I don't get it.
It's got the flag on it. That's why they got the flag on the side of their locos.
So Anita, this is the part where you have to carry the live stream because I'm taking the trains off the track. Talk about something.
Okay.
I get it. She's like, I'm running away. Well, excuse me for a second, guys. I got to prepare for the train races. So,
I know Grandpa George wanted to see the D&H PA, so I got them right here. And I actually got a B unit Excuse that, Corey. I know that'll bother you.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Oh, wrong way.
Wait, didn't the DNH actually have one in PB unit? No, nah.
It was either the PAs or the Sharks. They had a B unit for parts.
The B unit. I think it was for the PAs. I think there was ever a B unit for the Sharks at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the PAs, but so I got those there.
My goodness, we started a war in chat. Everyone's all going over UPPRR, New York Central DNH. Oh, no, what have we done?
Oh, I did that on purpose. That's the lawyer in me. Stirring up some controversy.
Yes, want some drama.
Need some drama.
Gotta get all the. But Wally, how are you gonna catch up with chat now?
That's true.
Say again, what was that?
I don't know how you're gonna catch up with chat now. Look what you did.
That's my job.
Anita's all over this. Anita's all over it.
Jesus.
Anita's like,
What are you doing it?
I'm seeing some Pennsylvania fans in the chat here. This was another blue box I picked up at a train show. I think $15 or $20. It's a decent runner. It's going to be a challenge to fit DCC in this, but
Anything's possible. Hey.
True. I got to get a Z scale decoder for it, I think. That's on my line of engines. I call it the DC line rather than the dead line.
Harrison, what I gotta ask? What's more fun to run, DC or DCC?
I mean, right now, my two main DNH engines are DCC, so yeah, DCC it simplifies things a lot.
Yeah, I find DCC a lot of fun because it's so much fun to run all these different trains at once. I find I know some of the DC guys are gonna get angry, but I just personally feel like DCC is much more realistic because you can do so much more. You got all the different cool bells and whistles and sounds and all that stuff. So
Literally,
I like DCC a lot. And what do you use for your DCC system again? Digitrax?
Yep, I got an older
Right.
Digitrax system.
I got the NCE power cab, so I like that system.
Gideon has the NCE power cab. That's what his layout.
And I saw someone ask earlier, but what got you into HO trains? Because mostly here on my channel and the GFW channel, we're all O scale, So being the HO, well, I have HO too, but being the HO kid, what got you into HO training versus O or N or G?
Well, it really started with back when we had a train show in Plattsburgh. I would go there, and I mean, what was for sale was mostly HO. So I would acquire some HO stuff for real cheap. My dad would get me the bargain bin stuff, just for me to push around, because I was 6 at the time. But I started getting HO, and it's well, I'm not going to turn back now. And then my grandparents started getting me some, HO stuff, some better stuff. And then, my brother got into N scale just because it's smaller, but yeah.
N scale, you can store more around. So.
All right, I got to placate the PRR guys. We got the Camelback. Tomorrow we're coming out with a GFW Trains video, and it's Railfanning on the Yorkville and Eastern Shore Railroad, and the Camelback's going to be in that one. So check it out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. premiere.
Wally, I don't recognize that one. Is that one new?
No, actually, no. We've had this one around a lot, but we don't operate it too often.
So is tonight the night it's going to run?
Oh, we'll run it next week. I was just taking it out for the train races. But watch it for the video. It'll be on the video.
I'll be watching for that. Now, I say I'm all HO. I do have one piece of Lionel equipment.
Hey, there you go. All right, you're in the O scale club. Okay, you're almost in the O scale club. You don't quite got
the Lionel popcorn's in there. That's all I got.
You got something though. You got the Lionel orange and blue, so that's a good start. Do you plan on ever getting any other scales, or are you mostly going to be I'll stick with HO?
I probably want to stick with HO. Although if I see something DNH in another scale, it's a reasonable price. I'm not going to be able to stop myself.
Yeah, same here. That's the thing I've always been. Like, I started out with O gauge and I got into HO, and now I'm really starting to want to, and I know my parents don't want me to do this, but expand into other scales and stuff like N scale or S scale, like old American Flyer, or G scale. I don't think I'll ever do. That's a lot of hard work to maintain that stuff, but there's so much other cool stuff out there, even though there's unfortunately not much D&H stuff in like G scale, or the N scale actually has quite a bit, but yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff out there, but I can't blame you for staying with HO, because HO is a lot of fun in itself.
And there's actually a really great blog out there, a D&H modeler in N scale. I believe he lives in Australia.
Right. Oh, is that the D&H Model Railroaders Club? Because there's a D&H club in Australia. I'm like, what? Like, we don't even have one up here, a little D&H Model Railroad Club, and you're telling me they got one in Australia? But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like D&H second sub or something like that. Blog spot, but it almost makes me want to switch to N scale so I can just do twice as much, but I got the equipment, so I'm gonna stick with it.
So, guys, I was just thinking about this. I got to do a little explaining why I brought Anita down on the channel. So George, I did say that he wasn't here because he was with some friends, but I honestly think it was that he just didn't want to get beat by his old man again, train racing. Yeah,
there you go, Wally. That's a good theory. Got to write down on the wall so when he comes back, he's like, "Dang it, fooled me."
Right. So I thought to myself also, I was like, I'm thinking my GFW Trains, George's subscriber base, probably doesn't like to see him cry so much when he loses, because he's all crying and everything like that. Perhaps they'd like to see a new person cry.
Oh, no, that was his plan all along.
So I thought to myself, hey, I've got 2 children. Yeah. I can make them both cry online. On YouTube at the GFW Trains Worldwide Studios. Yeah. So that's why I brought the lovely Anita down. We are going to watch her get her butt whooped at some train races by her old man. Kachuga. Ah. What do you think of them apples, Anita? You don't like those apples, huh?
No.
Because you're going to lose?
No, it's just, I can't find a comeback to that. I'm trying.
D&H, boom. He's silent.
Your comeback just has to be that you win.
Yeah, you win.
No
doubt about it.
Did you know that I'm a sponsored racer? I'm a sponsor.
Well,
yeah, you don't got the Lionel Racing shirt on.
Yep.
You're not sponsored tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not sponsored anymore.
Look at that.
Sponsored by yourself.
Yes.
See, this was so popular that a major manufacturer of diesel locomotives stole our logo.
They did. I can't believe Alco stole the logo from you guys.
I wouldn't think my favorite company would go that low.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that they would do something like that.
Wally, where can people go to find that shirt? Because I know there was some people asking that they liked the GFW shirt.
Oh, really? Well, that's great. And thank you for asking. Because there is a GFW Trains
link in the bio.
Merch shirt down below, or merch link down below, where you can buy not only these wonderful GFW Train shirts like this, but we've also got everything. We've got hooded sweatshirts. We've got cell phone covers. We've got a lot of neat stuff out there. And we're soon going to try and get up a line of the Fast Friday shirts like Cory's got on there.
Yes.
Those are.
No, you must be sponsoring him.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. I did get a shirt from somebody. It's sponsored by Cory with that shirt.
All right, I guess I'm on Wally's side tonight. I'm sponsoring him.
Nice. All right, Anita.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Let me see this. I'm gonna move your drinks here over at another spot. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's time. For those of you that are new around here, I'm going to bring this up. Let's see what we got here. We are going to bring up. Let's see how this There we go. We'll bring this up here so everybody can see my big fat head, especially when I
It's filled with.
start to win. This is how train racing works.
Yeah.
I win.
No.
The people who I race against lose. They usually are bent out of shape. I've got to take them to go see a therapist. It costs me hundreds of dollars because they're crying all the time and they don't like their old man anymore. You got to come over here, man. You're right here. You got a camera. Everyone's got to see you. See, that's the hard part. Oh, I did that. We're back.
Camera's lagging for me. Wally, what'd you do now?
Ah, are we back?
Yeah, you're back.
All right. I closed, just absent-mindedly, I closed my computer as I was moving stuff around. Yeah, like I said, I got all my smarts from that Elgin High School. I went to Elgin High School. That's where I got my learning from. That's where I got all smarted up.
It's just 16.
All right, so here we go. See this little girl right here? This is the last time you're going to see her crying or see her smiling tonight because she could be crying tonight, right, Anita?
No.
Old man gonna make you cry. So this is how it works. We got 2 tracks here at the GFW Trains Worldwide Studio. We got the inside track and then the outside track. And we have 3 races per heat. And the way that it works is one time you race on the inside track, the second time you race on the outside track, and then we flip the tip tinner. And the winner of the flip gets to choose which track they want to race on.
Okay.
Now tonight, we're racing 2 NW2 switchers. We have got, from the Santa Fe stable, the 623, the post-war special right there. That thing is magnet traction, one of the best post-war engines in my opinion. It sticks to the track, it goes fast, and it pulls a lot. 623 Santa Fe. And then to take on the 623 Santa Fe is another special. This one is a custom. Straight out of the Bill Cabernet stable, the Lionel, Milwaukee Road, 666. It's the devil train, Anita. The devil. 666.
Oh.
So we've always called this one the devil train. The devil train. So, Anita, with our train races, you get to pick. Which one do you want to start with? Santa Fe?
Yes.
Yeah,
All
Santa
right.
Fe Queen.
Let's
She's
do
got to
Santa
go with the
Fe.
railroad.
I'm
She's got to go
drawn
with the
to it.
railroad.
Let's see. She's drawn to the Santa Fe.
Yeah, there's no way I can't choose it. Then my name.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
like,
got to wear a different crown. Oh, that's loud.
Yeah, I just wouldn't live up to my name.
All right. I'm sorry for everybody. I know that I'm going to seem like a bad dad, especially because she's a girl, that I'm going to make my daughter cry. That's just how I roll, Anita. Kachuga. All right, let's do this. All right, Trainmaster's sponsoring me. Nice.
He said you might have to reconsider.
What? What? All right, Anita. Here we go. Let's get this rolling. Why don't you take around a couple practice laps? See what this is all about. Oh, I got to fix this for you. There you go. This is yours. Gotta warm that baby up. Actually, what I can do while I'm waiting here, I'm going to do this. Why don't you warm that up? I'm going to get the track cam on the other side going. I think it's not staying on there, is it, Anita? Hold on. All right, run it around there again. Turn it up. Oop.
Wally, someone's asking, is that the switcher, the Santa Fe one, the one with the bell inside?
This one does not have a bell.
All right, and
But it's-
isn't the one with the bell has the same number?
It looks the same, but the one with the bell, I believe, is the 620. It's 6220. 6220. It's either the 6220 or the 620.
Yeah. I thought you were about to say they look exactly the same. One rings. I'm like, wow. I wonder why.
Right. It's funny.
Is the bell
because,
inside?
all right, try that one now, Anita. Give that thing some speed. Oh, it's off the track.
Interesting.
All right, go ahead. There we go. Look at that. Anita, she's driving too conservative there. She's driving too conservative. This is going to be easy.
I don't know, Wally. You gotta look. There's a lot of trash talk going on.
Oh yeah, you haven't read chat yet.
Oh, I'm sure that everybody's talking about how good a train racer I am. I mean, I really don't need to read the chat. I don't think. That Wally, he's so good. He's probably going to whoop that little girl, Anita. Well, what are they saying there in the talk?
Let's see. There's a lot of Wally. You may not want to hear this, so shut your ears real quick. But there's a lot of support for Anita going around right now. Everyone's hoping the Santa Fe. Wait, what was it? The Santa Fe Queen to win. And then let's see. Still some debate about the favorite railroads. Still can't believe that's going on.
Well, I think that I stirred the pot a little bit on that one.
It's like the what was the one, the T1 thing that everyone's like, don't talk about the T1s on the G. Oh no, oops, I accidentally brought up the T1s. Okay.
No, we did it. Both UP and T1s on the same. Yep, that's we're gonna get everybody going here.
There's some kerosene in the fire. Oops.
Right.
Gold leaf blindfold Wally.
Yes.
Yeah, DB Tech makes a good point. He says that if Wally wins, just call him a cheater. Boom. That's defense line number one right there.
Come on, DB Tech.
Cheater.
Be careful, Wally.
Cheater.
Come on. There we go. I've got the other.
Boom. Isaiah makes a good point. This race has been brought to you by the GFW merch line, North Country Trains blogs, the R's Trains merch line, and the DNH fan club. I agree, Isaiah. Audio's making a weird noise. Echo. Oh no, I regret doing that.
There we go.
Okay. There we go. We're ready for some races, everybody. We got to do the thumbs up thing in the chat. Once we're ready, we got to get a thumbs up, and then we'll get flying off.
Let's see. Is that a good view? No, it's not a real good view.
Yes. If you
Oh,
ain't.
it's not bad, actually. If you move it a little more towards the track, then it's pretty good.
How about that?
A little wedge to the right, and then you should be good. There. Oh.
Bill Covenant said, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning."
Is that better? Is that, view?
There you go. Put that on a T-shirt.
Yes.
Well, that's a good view, I think. Don't you think?
Yes.
Kind of got the.
Yes. Oh, how do you do?
Oh, that's. Let me just see something real quick, Anita.
Trainmaster 04, speaking of the T1s, is there any news on the both Reading T1 restoration? And I don't know about the Pennsylvania Railroad T1, but the Reading T1, I hear that, actually, I can't remember what it was. They got something going the other day, so it's getting even more likely that it may run by the very end of this year, which will be awesome. I can't wait to see 2102 run once again.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Looks like there's some urging for Anita to short out her dad's track.
Do something behind the scenes.
Ooh.
Gotta watch out for the foul play there.
I am not having a good time with this camera. I should have listened to you, Cory, right off the bat.
sounds like NASCAR. If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, there really is no other spot in this race.
No,
There's no third, fourth, anything. It's only first or last. Or well, you can tie. Actually, wait, Wally, has anybody ever tied? You guys have tied before, George. Yeah.
I feel like there has, but there's been a little bit of cheating or saying more.
Something going on in the background, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're either winning or you're losing. So 50-50 chance.
All right, y'all. Gid's gonna head out because it's getting pretty late over here in the east.
All right. See you later. Thanks for swinging behind the GFW stream.
So who's? Oh, Gideon is. All right, I'm just leaving this one.
Oh.
And then. Thanks, Gideon. That's close enough. All right.
We should make the race car noises. But
Play the. Actually, I think train racing sounds would sound even cooler than NASCAR's because it's like double the engine size.
Well, I think so. Oh, I wanted to show you how to do this. This was how fast you were going, like this.
Yeah.
Oh, mine isn't going anywhere.
Good point to prove. Good point to prove.
Yeah.
Point and laugh.
I don't
tell
know.
you,
Well,
Wally.
slow is better than no.
Oh man.
Good point. Yeah, because nothing can move around at all.
The devil train is.
Being a devil.
No, wait, it's being an angel for Anita because it's not working at all. So she can only win.
Yes.
Oh no, we might pull out the red rocket. That might be an unfair race.
Oh, the red rocket.
Texas special. Or the switch.
Well, all right, that's. Let me just grab another one.
Grab the switch.
Switch versus red rocket. That's what we'll do the next race, Anita.
Robert Edwards says Wally's heading to the pits already.
Yeah.
Haven't even started and you got it. Man, but we got a lot of people checking in. I'm sure we'll say this once again. If you're new to the GFW Trains channel, please hit that red subscribe button down below. And please go subscribe to our many other people we have here. We have guest starring tonight, North Country Trains Harrison. Please go check him out. You don't need to check me out. I don't want any attention. I'm fine just the way I am. But if you're also new here, please hit that thumbs up button. Help support the channel. Help spread the stream. And if you're also wanting to see more action after the stream is done, please go check out the GFW Trains Discord link below where the conversation continues on, as George says, where everyone talks about many other train things. You can promote your YouTube channel there. And the merch link below if you want yourself some fire GFW merch, go check out that link below. So you can go get yourself literally anything, Wally, right? You guys have everything from A to Z.
We've got it all. You want GFW Trains drinking water? We got it for you. You want GFW Trains snow? Just if you don't have enough snow, we got it for you. You need below zero temperatures? GFW Trains will get it right to you. Watch
Wally.
it. Ooh, that's not a fact.
You guys got to buy out Rail King so you can get some stuff like some actual GFW trains, you know?
Oh, that would be good.
That'd actually be awesome if you guys had like a little Menards style box cars with the GFW logo on it. Oh, yo, I got to get bulk order, you know?
Well, I tell you what, that's one of my favorite things. I absolutely love when we've had a couple of people from our YouTube channel, or they followed us on the YouTube channel. You were the first one, got us some shirts, and I love it when people like our content enough and like what we do, where they make something GFW and they give it to us.
Yeah, that homegrown support feels like it's the best feeling in the world, you know?
It
When you get some and you're like,
it
really?
is.
Like, this is for me? Like, you admire me this much to do something like that? Like, that was the thing behind the shirts, because I'm like, oh my goodness, GFW best, #1, you know? So I'm like, how can I do something for them? Boom, GFW shirts. So that was, and you guys got a lot of cool knickknacks here on the road. You got all the box cars, you got the GFW 1K plaque, you got we need next some GFW trains hats.
Yes, that would be good. That would be good. Speaking of hats, you can buy those orange trains hat on eBay, right?
Still got quite a few left, actually. For anybody who's wanting some Ours Trains merchandise, and Harrison's gonna have to jump on the game too quickly with the North Country Trains merch. But if you've been wanting yourself anything Ours Trains related, on my channel quite a while back, I made a video for my little Ours Trains hats, one size fits all. Really great quality for those who have a hat. They can tell you how much they like it. I got the positive customer reviews or whatever, like Yelp or something. But yeah, if you want yourself an Ours Trains hat, yeah, something like that. But shoot, I can't remember how far ago it was. But if you want yourself an Ours Trains hat, please go check. Yep, Catnut says he likes his hat. Awesome. Yeah, everyone who got the hat. Sure. Everyone who got the hat likes the hat.
Sounds like you went to Elgin High School.
Yeah, got my smarts from there.
Got your smarts from the schooling, from Elgin. Anita, come up here and get your butt whooped.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, are we ready to go?
Anita, Trainstorm says break his kneecaps.
Oh, yeah. Trainstorm.
Come on, Trainstorm. You know it.
I can't do it myself. I have to have another person do it.
All right, Trainstorm, there you go.
Trainstorm's got it. All right. Oh, I'm racing the 624. I forgot to show everybody that. 624. This isn't George's first one, but this is a little 624 NW2. Couldn't get that Devil Trains E unit to work right. And just one more thing that I didn't need to juggle for the stream. So we got these two going. For those of you, my fans out there, thank you very much. I'm going to apologize in advance that I didn't bring in the #1 train racer out here, and I'm having to beat a young lady. And I know that seems not very sportsmanlike. But, you know, all right, Anita. Here we go.
We got to get a thumbs up in the chat.
Oh, yeah. All right. We'll start when we get thumbs up in the usually we start when we get thumbs up in the chat. Give us some thumbs up.
Who's gonna be first? All right, Bill. We got Bill. We got Bill Cole with the first thumbs up.
All right. Who's gonna win? It's gonna be me, so you better write me down. On your marks.
Place your bets.
Get set. Go. And they come flying around the curve. It's Blue that's coming out in the lead.
Oh
no!
All right, looks like it's gonna. I guess I have to take over now. Looks like it's gonna be Anita's favorite racing around the track, coming on the bend fast. Anita in first place. Wait, are we doing the 3 laps or the 1 lap? I can't remember. 3, right? Yeah. All right, still in the lead is Anita.
No.
Wally being far behind, taking an emergency pit stop. It seems. Almost lapping him. Almost lapping him. Looks like there might be no coming back.
That one's on me. No, that one's on me. Because I wasn't keeping an eye on my daughter, and I think that she went over there, for those of you who didn't see it, right out of the screen. Right out of the screen. And she switched the switch. I'm sure you guys didn't see it. So she cheated, I'm sure.
No.
Oh.
She cheated. That's what I think it was. She cheated. Right, Anita?
Yeah.
All right, bring your train around. Inside or outside, Anita? Oh, all right. Do you want to keep your train or switch trains? All right, bring it around.
That's 6, 7.
All right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, Wally, I ain't sponsoring that.
You gotta stop. Yep. All right. So now that you saw how well Anita does and how well I do, who are you gonna pick in the second race, guys? Who are you gonna pick? Let's see what you got, everybody. Is it gonna be Anita who wins this race, or is it gonna be me?
Yep, chat. We gotta know, chat.
Smart money goes with this guy right here. This guy. What do you think, Anita?
Is it the best out of 3?
It's the best out of 3.
Okay.
You're ahead by 1.
So if I win next round,
You win everything if you win next round, Anita.
1, Wally 0, 1 0.
Oh, look at this. You seem to be gloating a little bit there, young lady. Is that a little bit of a gloat I see?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like your dad does that.
No.
No, not at all. Not at all. I've never seen Wally do anything of the sort.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Anita, I'm not getting all right, cross anchors. That's what I'm talking about. My guys are at CARR.
Man, crossed anchors being one of the brave individuals to go out and support Wally.
What? What? All right, here we go, Anita.
All right, here we go. We got to get a thumbs up in chat. First
Anita
thumbs
got
up, and then we get them started.
All right, come on, Anita. Time to get your butt whooped. On your marks. Oh, we got a thumbs up. We need a thumbs up. Start the race with a thumbs up.
Place your bets.
Oh, Jimmy Williams going with Anita. Come on, Jim. Come on. We're good friends. You don't even know Anita. All right. Thumbs up. On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh, hold on.
Oh, looks like we got something going on.
Something. Can you give me the caboose?
I think we have to do a rematch.
A rematch? No, I'm totally beating you.
This is how running.
That wasn't even one word.
I don't know, Wally. Stop your train.
This is how races work for running.
Oh, and she's saying that this is how races work for running. But what she doesn't understand is right now, I'm winning the race and she's racing. I'm done with my first lap, Anita. Yep. Done with my first. I'm about ready to lap you.
After a quick emergency pit stop, Anita is almost a lap down. Oh, and what do we got?
Wally could be gone. Was Wally gone?
It was me.
All right, sit down for a second.
Everyone's calling for a rematch now.
Oh, rematch.
Rematch.
It may be the best
You need to
option.
turn your power on. All right.
Yeah, I think that it needs to be a rematch.
All right, go. All right, rematch. We'll do a rematch.
No,
Fred,
Alright.
that's a really good question. The most underrated O-scale company.
Williams.
Yeah, I might say Weaver. There's a lot of good Weaver stuff, and nobody talks about Weaver.
Weaver's a good one. I'm a Williams guy. I love Williams. I grew up on Williams.
Wally, I gotta ask, what's your for those who don't know much about Williams, like 1 out of 10, like 1 being 10 being yes. How much do you recommend Williams?
For the price, I would say like a 7 or 8 because you really get a lot of bang for your buck, Williams trains. They just don't have all the tech.
Yeah, they kind of what? Well, no, isn't Williams still technically around under Bachman, or did they stop that line?
It's Williams by Bachman.
Okay, that line's still around.
Right. So wait a second. Somebody is at 8. We got a Bill Cabernis got an 8. So people like someone wants to apply for a pit crew position, Anita. Trey
K-Line,
Forrest
K-Line.
is about 5. And K-Line was good before Lionel took over.
I would pay big bucks. Penny a minute.
All right. Penny a minute, Anita. All right, rematch. Give us a thumbs up if you're ready for the rematch. Anita's already trying to cheat.
That was an accident.
Anita's couplers kept opening up. Oh, I wonder if that's because this one. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good. All right. Got thumbs up. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Good. that, Anita.
Oh, it's that inner curve.
Anita's. Oh, jeez.
Oh, not again. All right. No calling off this time. Race is still. Oh, no. Looks like the race still ain't going. Looks like it came off the track there.
Hold on. We got a issue here with Anita's train. It's not Anita's fault. She
Third time is the charm. Third time is the charm. We gotta.
Anita wasn't learning good facts tonight. That was the problem. The whole DNH being the best railroad thing.
No, I think it's that UP you might have said, contradicting what we said. I think that might have been the bad luck spell.
Is that what it was?
Hey, I think Harrison can agree with me. That's 2-0.
For sure.
What do you guys know, though? I mean, what do you guys know? You were
I don't know. I mean, you brought us on here.
You know it was coming. You know it was coming.
Hey, that was a zinger right there.
We always sport our DNH stuff. You knew we were gonna say we like DNH. We're not gonna join and be like, oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. Fill in the blank. Otherwise, it's pretty cool.
All right, Anita, let's try this.
All right, trying again.
Oh, hopefully this one works.
Oh, Fred, that's a good question. The most overrated O-scale company. Huh. I don't know. There's
third rail. George loves third rail. I don't understand third rail.
Oh yeah, George. If George is here, he'd not be happy. But
He's
hey,
not pleased with his old man, but that's what I'm saying. All right, Anita, let's try it now. For those of you who are out there, this was all planned. I planned all of this. I planned for Anita to fall behind 3 times. I planned for her to fall behind 3 times so that each time that you would get more and more depressed.
If he planned it, that means he's cheating.
No.
I'm right behind the logo.
Man, I can tell you didn't go to Elgin. All right, Smarty. Let's go, Smarty Pants. On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh, yeah, here comes it. Oh, CNO. Got that.
That track. Anita's train still together.
All right, there you go. Okay, that's one successful lap. I'm surprised.
Wally's still ahead. Anita's pulling up, though. Oh, she's slowly
All
getting
right,
it.
this might genuinely be pretty close. Oh, this is going to be close. If there was no inner loop there. Oh! Kachuga.
It's time for some good Chuga. Some good Chuga. Come over here. Everybody needs to see your face.
I'm not.
Okay, I need to see you. Oh, it's okay, Anita. You got mascara on. You don't want your mascara to run. Oh, all right. Tip dinner time.
Oh, yes, it's 1-1. It's 1-1 for those keeping score.
All right. Anita, here it is. For those of you who don't know, who're new to the channel, we've got tip dinner here. One side's got words. One side has no words. We do a flip, and whoever wins gets to choose which race or which track they want to go on, inside or outside.
Ooh.
All right, here we go. Words or no words, Anita?
Oh, words.
Words. All right, it is
Words.
words.
Mm.
Oh. All right, which one do you want, Anita, inside or outside? Oh, Anita picks the inside track, which has been the winning track so far.
Yeah.
Could this be a guaranteed victory? I don't know. Stay tuned to find out.
It is not going to be a guaranteed victory because she is the inferior racer in the house tonight. The inferior racer.
Trainstorm, I feel it.
Anita's reading all of these things. Her head's getting big by everyone rooting for her.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The boosting my ego.
What's that?
For the boosting my
The
ego.
boost in the ego. Now I'm about ready to pop your ego, Anita. Ready?
Oh, that's not good.
Pop the ego. Ready? All right, who's going to win? Tied 1-1, folks. Tied 1-1.
This is the ultimate tiebreaker.
The ultimate tiebreaker. Is it going to be this guy right here, the world champion, sponsored train racer, or is it going to be Anita? Oh, I look cute. I should win because I am a cute little girl on the live stream. Everyone's going to say, oh, Anita, oh, Anita. But it's going to be right here. This is where it's at. We got a thumbs up. Thank you, CSX, GEET44AC, saying he's going with Wally tonight.
Oh.
Wally! Cat nuts go. Oh, cat nuts. Oh.
I don't know. Statistically, the inside track probably gonna win. We'll see.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Anita, the cross anchor switched.
Oh.
Cross
Oh,
anchor.
no. You got Craig. You got
Oh,
Craig. You
oh.
got Craig.
Switched it up. The only one I got is GE.
No, Wally, you got Train Finder Craig. He switched to Wally.
All right, Train Finder Craig. Nice. Got you. That's all I need, Anita. Got you. Line it up. Line it up.
Majority votes.
I ain't even named yet. Inside track.
Anita, this time. No, bring it over here. Let's see Anita cry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is where you're about to see this young lady cry. We have got 2 laps, and then I win. 2 laps. Give us a thumbs up, and we're ready to go. Oh, yeah. Train Master
All right.
4. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Well, pulled ahead, but Anita's on
Right.
the track.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, this. Oh,
Yeah, Anita's in the
oh,
lead.
oh, come on, inner loop.
Get there. Come
You're
on.
ahead by a couple of car lengths. Can she hold on to that victory? Or will she derail?
Charlie makes a good point. There is no crying in train racing.
Go.
Oh,
Oh, look
looks
at
like
that.
it's going to be in the Santa Fe Queen's favor.
By a whole-
Going 2-1. Anita in the lead.
Yep.
There is no crying in train racing.
I just so you guys know, Anita's new around here. I want her to get into the hobby. I want her to like this stuff. So that's why I decided I'd let her win.
Oh, there he goes
Your
again.
turn to
Say
cry.
letter.
No, I did. I mean, just so you know, she's new around here. I want her to be into the hobby. I want her to like trains. I don't want her to, think that trains are bad. And
Says the one that interfered.
I
Interfered. Did you see that?
oh, I did.
He didn't even win, and he tried to cheat.
All right, Anita. Let's do this then. I was trying to be magnanimous and let you win, but here you are taking your victory lap, gloating about your win and everything like that, going around saying that I cheated when I just let you win like that. So now let's pull off the gloves. Let's pull off the gloves. And
Oh, here we go. Bring it out. Oh, the super weapon.
yes. And Anita's train.
Woo, we got $5 from Crossed Anchors Railroads. Woo, thank you guys.
Super sticker cross anchors. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Woo, woo. Anita will sing a song for you.
I'm not a singer.
Oh, yeah. Anita's going to sing a song. She's going to sing a railroad song. She's like, Dad, people watch this stuff. Woo.
Shane,
After all, it is going worldwide.
It is worldwide. It is. We are the worldwide studios here, the GFW Trains Worldwide Studio. Anita, get the. All right. So you have to tell the story about the switch, Anita. This is Anita's train right here. Show everybody your train, Anita. Show them what's unique about that train.
I think this train may have been showed every time I've been on the stream.
Yeah, because that's your train.
Yes.
So George wasn't a big fan of his little sister having trains. And every time Anita would get a train as a gift, George would kind of be bent out of shape because he thinks that you should be the one that gets the train. And we'd get her a train, he'd been out of shape, and all of a sudden it would be George's train. Until one time we got this train right here. And he gave it to Anita and let Anita keep it. And he said, I don't like that one. It's got a big switch on the top. Somebody put a light switch on the top of this train to make it go the direction one way or the other. So this one was Anita's train. This is Anita's train, and we call it the switch. And it is about ready to lose to the Red Rocket. Put your train on the track, Anita. We're doing this the old-fashioned way.
I don't know. That doesn't really look like a fair matchup.
You got Streamliner versus the Switch.
Who invited this guy?
You.
You.
Who invited this guy? All right, let's see that switch on there. That's Anita's train.
Backwards. Oops.
No, it's cab forwards. Yeah, the George would be happy.
George would be happy. It's a cab.
Drink.
Drink up. So Anita's train's fast, but every time it hits a switch, it goes the other way. Around in there, Anita. Anita's got to keep that on the track.
Wally, is the Switch Marks?
It is.
All right, yeah.
So old Mark's a little fast. But it's hard to keep on the track. It's fast, but hard to keep on the track. Anita's running it around. Like a little mouse, Anita. Like a little mouse. Ooh, there it goes. It does. There you go. Anita's a little crazy. She doesn't know where she's going. All right, let's start this thing. Who's ready to root for the good guys now? Who's ready for the root for the good guys? Get off the baddie train. Get on the goodie train right here. You can get on the. It's not too late. It's not too late.
Join the. What is it from Star Wars? The light side? I don't know.
The light side.
The light side of the Force.
Right. Let's do this. All right.
Wait, you're on what side?
Charlie says he thinks you need a bigger switch on the top, Anita. Make it faster. All right.
It wouldn't.
Who we rooting for? Wally or Anita? We got CSX GEET44AC piping up Anita, liking Wally. Waldo's Productions.
I don't know, Wally. I think you're forgetting the 47 other people.
Roasted.
Oh. All of a sudden, these young people get all uppity. This is some uppity.
Hey. We
All
have
right.
the third option. Train Finder Craig says Cory all the way. I guess I'm now in the race. Got my DNH stuff behind me. If I ever come over, I am bringing this little guy. It will burn out everything else there, guaranteed.
Oh, that DNA thing? Oh,
That's a challenge.
That's nothing. That's nothing. All right, Anita, step right up here. Give us a thumbs up. Let's start this race. All right. Even Charlie says Anita. Jeez. On your marks. Get set. Go.
That was uncalled for.
After a faulty start. Oh, and Anita's off the rails.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Going off the rails on a crazy train.
Do.
Going off the rails on a crazy train. Going backwards with Anita in a crazy train.
Yeah, I guess you could call the Switch a crazy train.
That is.
It was right off screen. They didn't catch that. The switch hit the switch and it just kind of like bounced up and bounced off. Here's the good news. As I'm building this layout, I've got this vision. I'm going to put cameras around the layout so that you can put all different, like the Yes Railroad view where you can see the railroad from all of these different cameras.
Yeah, you got to do it like what Crossed Anchors does with all the different cams.
Yep, I think that's going to be in the works. I got to do that. Wait, Anita, you can lose right now. You don't need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna make it. Oh, she's.
Dang, we got another $2 from Cross Anchors Railroads.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for the super chats. You know what? 100% of the super chat money going into Anita's pocket this evening. 100%. To make George angry. Missing out on the money, George. That's right, Charlie. Wally Vision right there. Get some Wally Vision right now while it's cool.
Catnuts is reminding you, youth is the future in the hobby.
Hey, Wally's killing it off.
Oh my gosh.
What's he doing?
Wait a second. This is the future? These guys are the future? Oh gosh. These guys right here? I don't know. I don't know, Harrison. I don't know, Cory. I'm a little worried about the future of the toy train hobby if you guys are the vanguard of
We'll lead it in the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you probably need some old men to give you some advice on how to model your trains. You want me to give you some advice on how to model your trains?
I don't know. I don't want to be stuck with UP for life.
Oh.
So this is the funny part, right? I like the UP, but I'm not even really a big UP fan. I just like to mix it up. I like to get those DNH people getting all red in the face with a little vein pumping out in their head.
Well, no, you got to do the Pennsylvania Railroad over New York Central. That'll get those guys steaming hot red. Like you've never seen red before. You thought the red YouTube subscribe button, which you should totally hit, is red, and now you've never seen a Pennsy or New York Central fan that angry. When you tell them the other ones
right here.
They get all angry. And then you can throw some Penn Central at them. Throw Penn Central.
Yeah, that makes them both angry. Then they agree on the same thing. Like, yeah, not that one.
All right,
here we go.
That was an easy one. Too easy, Anita. You're not going to make that easy for me, are you? All right. Let's do this. Who's going to win, Anita or Wally?
I don't know. This race seems kind of like Wally's victory race here.
After all, he does have the secret weapon.
Maybe there is some future for this hobby, Harrison. You give me hope.
I mean, I'm just going with who I think's gonna win.
I don't think you're just saying that because Anita's here. You don't want to make her feel bad. That you've seen the talent, you've seen it all get out there. I get it. So yeah, that's all right. Yeah, thanks. Yep. That's what he's saying. He doesn't want to be on the losing side, Anita. All right, racers, are you ready?
No.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh.
Another backwards
no, that's
start.
gonna be hard to catch up from. Flying through the railroad, the Red Rocket turns around the corner.
Oh no! All right. There we go. Right there.
No hands.
Can you get that one? We're gonna do a classic race now, Anita. Blue Rock.
All right, here we go. This seems a little more fair.
That looks a little bit closer.
That looks a little more modern too.
Harrison, that thing's got a rocket on there. I don't know if you noticed these trains. We got superpower trains here.
Came just out of the factory, just like that.
Right? No, actually, Cory, those are some mods. They're DIY mods right there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, DIY train. There you go.
I barely call that scratch building right there.
That's my DIY mod. Look at this. I did this myself. You probably thought a professional did this. I'm sure when you look at this, you're probably thinking, I bet there's somebody.
That looks like some Lionel grade rockets right there. I wouldn't be able to tell.
This is like some Mars lander grade right here. Right? No, that's right out of the jet. You probably are thinking that's right out of the Jet Propulsion Lab. But no, I did that myself. That's me, Wally DIY.
I tell you, One day, you guys are gonna get a $500 donation, and I expect those rockets to be lit. Like, we gotta see what it looks like, you know? Do it outside or something, you know? I need to see Super Red Rocket.
Oh my gosh, that would be good. We could tape them all up and see how high we could get a train to go. I was watching. It's funny that you mentioned that. I was watching Top Gear the other day. You guys ever watch Top Gear?
Yeah, I love the British version of Top Gear.
Yeah.
It's such a good show.
They launched a car up on a rocket once.
Yeah, that was funny.
All
Gotta
right,
do that. Red Rocket goes to space.
Red Rocket goes to space. All right, Anita, let's do this. Yep, we got those from NASA.
We got the three small rockets against the one big one.
Right.
Yeah, good
Who
point.
wins that?
Who has more thrust?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, new race. It's 1 series to 1 series. Anita's speechless. She don't know what to say. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Sabotage.
Looks like blue. Oh, okay, there we go.
All right, we'll bring it around. We'll restart that. That one was on me.
Sure? You sure, Wally? If that just wasn't a bad train race right there?
Actually, no, it was he. It was he. Blame it on he.
Blame it on Heath. Blame Heath. Blame Heath. Heath did it.
I was about ready to blame it on George, but then I forgot it's all Heath's fault. All right. Who's going to win? Anita or Wally?
All right, chat. Let us know.
I know that if they put up there it's Anita, it's only because they don't want to make her feel bad. All right.
Sure.
All right. On your marks. Get set. Go.
All right, this is going to be close. We're flying.
Anita has a bit more speed, but Wally's on the inside track. Oh, she's gaining.
Last lap. Gotta push the red rocket off. Gotta push that thing off. It won't complete a lap.
Cory, what are you trying to do?
Not my idea. Not my idea.
All right, switch sides. Switch sides. It's that inside track, man. That inside track keeps winning. All right, get back over here, Nita.
Look, everyone. It's okay.
She's got the majority support.
All right, ready. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Anita takes the lead. Wally's trying to catch up.
Come on.
Looks like Blue might have this.
Uh-oh, the gears in the Red Rocket are slipping.
Oh.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go.
No.
Oh, will she maintain the lead? Oh, this is going to be close. Looks like Blue Rock takes the cake.
Was that 2 laps or just 1?
That was I think that was 2, yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, all right.
Oh,
Tied
no
up, right?
tears, no tears.
Bull crap, just because I can't count. And I had to help you out. All right, here we go. This is for all the marbles. Tip dinner time, Anita. Words or no words?
Words.
All right. I'm going to do it up here so everyone can see. Words is what she's saying. No words.
Oh.
I'm going
And the
outside.
stars have aligned for Wally.
I'm going outside.
His ego.
Yep. No, just because I want Anita to know that she lost, even with me on the outside track. That's what I'm talking about. Outside, baby. Bring that back around.
All right, people, place your butts. We are going to be in
This is
for a
it.
crazy
This is
show
for
right
all
here.
marbles. 1 race to 1 race, 1 match to 1 match. This is for all the marbles.
I agree with Isaiah.
That's risky to go on the outside, Wally.
Hey,
Oh,
Taking some chances.
it's all a little bit about the little rope dope, you see?
he's seasoned. He's seasoned. He knows the ropes of this.
Right. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Who's winning? Who's winning?
All right, CSX
Still on
still
the Wally
rooting for
train.
Wally. Still rooting for Wally.
Charlie says you need to race the other way around. Don't give her any ideas, Charlie. All right. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Early lead for Anita.
Oh,
Wally's catching up a little bit. Oh,
oh, here we go. Maintain that
on the
lead.
rails there.
Come on, baby. Come on, Red Rocket.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Will it work?
Who is going to win? It's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, wait, you just took my arm.
Really?
Interference. Call for a redo.
We're going to do this the fair way, right?
Ooh.
All right, it's a sprint to the finish, Anita. Hold it. Hold it.
Oh,
Sprint to the finish.
this could very well be in Blue Ross' favor. All right.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh, works.
Oh,
Oh, no. Somebody didn't put it on the track right.
oh, do we have to?
Somebody didn't put on the track.
Oh,
I mean, what am I
Waldoza.
saying? Somebody didn't put on the track. It was put on the track absolutely properly. It was operator error that made it come off, Anita. Operator.
Dang, that was a shock of the night.
There we go. Anita tipped over in the final corner.
Jeez.
All right, bring it around, Anita.
Bogus.
Call for a redo.
Is there a call for a rematch?
Oh, Slag Cassie says Anita won by default.
That's it. My
Oh,
mom.
now we.
All right. One last one. This one's for all the marbles, Anita. One lap. On your marks. Get set.
That's that.
Go.
Flying around. Oh, will Blue Raw maintain that lead?
Oh,
Waldozer Productions in the lead.
There we go.
I don't see myself crying.
And we broke a switch.
Got to rip out that switch.
Yeah, I know. It's the switch.
Chair fell.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Anita, there's always next time. So I would invite you to come down to train race me next week. What do you say?
Sure.
Because I look at this. Oh, Anita, poor Anita. It's all right. You don't need to cry. Oh, poor Anita's crying. Okay. I just so everybody knows that I am a good parent, I'm going to invite Anita to come down and race me again next week. So maybe you can practice your hardest all week and come back and try and claim a little bit of your honor while your old man has all of the bragging rights for this week.
I won too.
she won the first one.
Yeah. Wally didn't win 100%.
Oh, we don't talk about that one.
All right, so that's you know what? You guys make a good point because I don't want my daughter to cry. I don't want her to have any of the like psychological problems or anything like that. I need her. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like you, Anita. She said, it's harder to pick on her than George. I look at her like, oh, I feel bad doing this. All right. Well, hey, we've had a good time here. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us. Thanks, guys. Cory, thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight.
Pleasure to be on.
Awesome to get to know you better. I really enjoyed everything that you've got on your channel. I really enjoy everything that you've got that you bring to the hobby. Thanks for bringing everything to the table. So again, here's my shtick. Go on to Harrison's website or his website, which is
northcountrytrains.wordpress.com.
Check out his blog and then also his YouTube channel, which is
North Country Trains.
Right on. And subscribe to that if you haven't already. So, friends, thank you for joining us tonight. Glad you were here. We had a great time. Anita, I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so sorry that you had to lose in the train races, but thank you so much for hanging out and being with me. And I know that sometimes trains might not be the number one thing, but I think it was really cool that you hung out here and you learned about D&H. And Cory's thinking of something really good to teach you next week before we come on to the train races. So, guys, thanks again. Anita, thanks again. Everybody who was with us, I really appreciate you hanging out and giving us the most precious thing that you have, and that's your time and your friendship. So, everybody, stay safe, and we'll see you around the roundhouse. Anita, George, and I always bash.
Wait, you forgot to say the closing line.
We'll see you around the roundhouse. Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out.
Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out.
There you go.
Ooh.
Now, so we'll do this good. We'll do this good. Ready? See you around the roundhouse.
Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out. Boom.
And don't forget to smash that like button. Smash it if you haven't already. Do it. Smash it. Hit it for us, everyone. Thanks. Have a great evening.